What's up, guys? Oh, I skipped the intro. Hold on. Gotta watch me eating my burrito. Be right back.
Trading futures in the night, so cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. DD bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through the AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rockets through the AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Treading the pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rockets, scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
You guys can hear me. Hello? Oh, thank you. Welcome, guys. Sorry, I was muted. Welcome to the stream. So we got you know, bombings going on in Iran, and you know, like, does anybody have a fallout shelter I can borrow for like a couple hundred years? This doesn't seem good. Let's hope everybody around the world's okay, you know. Sorry to hear things are happening that sounds really bad, and let's hope that it doesn't escalate crazy, you know. But this is a trading stream, not political stream here. But we're gonna think about what's gonna happen to the stock market if this turns into some big thing and we get suckered into it, and whatever. We'll think about it. Market sold up extremely hard last night and came right back, right? Let's see how it turns out to be a good trading day. All right, what's up, you guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up from Simon, Todd, Amritha, Ian, Francisco, Bite Next, Lee, Fraser, PB, Benny, UWG, Drawing. I'm calling you Drawing going forward. Taekwon, Ibrahim. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Tosin. Oh, yeah, this wild session got me excited for today. We're at lower DD bands already. Things are looking pretty solid. Hopefully for the open can be good. What's up, Verbom? What's up, Cal? What's up, Time Machine? What's up, RST, Julian, and the rest? Cheesehead. You guys, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Disco joining the Commander Squad. Welcome to the crew. Everybody saying I'm on mute, talking to myself over here. Had that burger. I did. I do look tired today. Iran respond, will retaliate. Yeah, like it's like, look, this kind of stuff should not have an effect on the stock market other than panic. There's no economic situation where the companies in the United States are going to have any kind of dependence on some kind of anything in the Middle East for the most part. And oil companies, maybe oil prices are going to change. I'm sure oil prices, I haven't even looked. But knowing my Middle East and knowing my war effect on oil, that oil is probably up $5 or even $10. Let's double check. I traded oil for so many years. I'll tell you, I bet you oil prices are through the roof. Take a look. $75. Yeah, oil's up $6. There you go. And it happens. Yeah. So anytime there's instability in a major oil producing country, you're going to see oil prices go through the roof temporarily. Now, there's no reason for them to go through the roof for the long haul over a simple bombing event. But the thought of a greater war leads to people to believe that, you know, you're going to have military targets be infrastructure, oil processing, oil transportation, you know, cut the country off sort of thing. And then it cuts the supply, and with the lower supply, you have increased prices. This is your standard supply and demand dynamic that you'd see in the Middle East related to oil prices. And as I traded oil for many, many, many years, I'll tell you, you know, no disrespect to anybody around the world, but at any given moment in time, there is an oil producing country bombing an oil producing country. This is like constant. So, you know, oil prices used to be very tumultuous because of that. Certain periods of my trading tenure, it's been worse than others. So is that going to have a permanent effect on the market? That's what we care about here, right? You know, war is sad. People get hurt. This is sad. We don't like it. But what we care about in the stream is what's the stock market going to do, right? This is unusual. The reason this would happen is because of the tie-in that we might get pulled into a war, and that could affect things with us. Not a lot of U.S. companies are going to be affected by this. Netflix is not affected by this. Tesla is not affected by this. JP Morgan is not affected by this, right? So the idea that the market is crashing based on conflict in the Middle East is kind of a silly concept. The idea that this is panic, and actually we're at lower DD band right now. I could actually open a trade here to start the day off. I might actually do it. We're at lower DD band here. We should have the same conditions. Monthly map should have changed. Maybe. We're not opening that much further. We've actually recovered most of the loss today. Now, this is probably like a horrible idea, but at least I want to get something off of here, a medium-sized position. And the way that I look at it, this account is one of my bigger accounts, so I might as well do something here. Lower DD band is an EST trade. And what I'm going to do is, and I think the volatility might be still a little high, but also working its way back down. Let's take a look at it. Apart from the initial panic, I don't think that this is a long-term thing in the market. So I'm willing to take the risk there. Should be 59.82. No, it should be 59.82 based on yesterday's margins. Margin requirements have certainly changed probably. So let's double check 59.90. It was 59.82 if you calculate, but it looks like the margin requirements did change. I think they fixed the table. The table is referencing the wrong close price. So with the current margins, you guys need to update your calculations. I know I told you to do it manually, but thank you for telling me, Simon. I think the margins have changed. So it looks like the red line, let me see the risk interval. Let's double check though. Let me double check. It's a good thought, Simon. So 60.42 should be about 82, yeah? 42, yep, the close price is still off. You're right, Simon. Okay, we're going to need to adjust our DD band to 82. Whoops, well, I'm in early now. Okay, let's just remove that for now. All right, so listen, you know NASDAQs for me really quick so I don't have to do the math. Yep, so the table, the close price is still referenced incorrectly. Let me double check it has to do with, we're always chasing around the CME Group's website because they're always updating it. Our web scraper gets off a little bit. Close and center price at 4 p.m. So I guess I'm a little off here on this trade. I'm wondering, but I'm okay because this is a medium-sized trade anyways. I'm okay with getting 4. Oh crap. Okay. All right. I'm in a little early on this. What's up, guys? Okay, let me do this. It's my calcs here. All right, let's see the overnight dynamics. The market might open and continue to try to sell, but we'll see how we respond to the opening dump. I don't think that this is I think that this is something that could recover immediately. I don't think, again, this is my perspective. I could be absolutely wrong on this. But I'm gonna trade it. 21 or 60.13, which is here. All right, the open is going to be like way down here somewhere. Yesterday's close is going to be up here somewhere. Right here. Okay. Wow, it's a huge gap. What's up, guys? So we'll be doing a giveaway today. ETF has been very generous and is giving us 5 funded accounts giveaway today, I think. 5. So we're checking that. I'll give you guys some details related to their... No, did I say 5? 4. 4. I'm an idiot. 4. Whatever. I'll just correct it later. 4 ETF accounts. I don't know why I said 5. 4. All right. So lower DD band on NASDAQ is going to be here. Let's go ahead and get everything ready. All right. 4. All right. That's S&P should be good. Okay, so I have to draw another green line. It's about 83, Simon. Okay. 693. Okay, thank you, sir. All right, so we have to adjust because DD bands are still wrong. Let me get an announcement here. All right, 59.82, and so we're actually here in NASDAQ. 59 has to do with the close reference price. It's referencing the wrong price, and CME Group is always changing their site around, so our stuff's always saying. So NASDAQ is actually below STD. Okay, Simon 693. Okay, thank you, Lucas. Thank you, guys. Okay, all right, 702. I am a little early on this, so I probably am 10 points above DD band. Oops. Let me just sell one and be in one, and then I'll double down when it hits. Okay, 21,743. All right, so we're below MHP. We are irrational on NASDAQ. We did hit that yellow line this morning. We're not going to be dealing with these today. And the open close price, where are we at? Okay, so I'm just marking on my chart for those of you first time here. I'm just getting all my stuff put together here. This is my redistribution zone. We're having a huge gap down today. I'm going to estimate this in a little bit. Put that over here. And then DD Band, we'll be playing with this later. What's up, guys? All right. Market's selling off. We got ourselves into a pickle here. Market's crashing out. If you have been under a rock for the last 24 hours, Israel's bombing nuclear research facilities in Iran, and essentially, you know, the hornet's nest in the Middle East has been kicked. Right. And what does this mean, right, for us in the stock market? Well, what does this mean is that, you know, anything can happen on the scale, on the range of 0 to like full on nuclear war, with America sending troops to Iran and Israel, and Russia sending troops to Iran and Israel. And the peaceful world that we once knew and loved is no longer going to exist as of yesterday at 6 p.m. Or this is just another one of the many tens of thousands of conflicts that take place all throughout, you know, the history of this world between two countries that don't like each other, and it'll blow over in a week. So take your bets. How everything's gonna happen. No disrespect. Now we'll talk about this today as well. This is a general disclaimer. This is Wall Street, right? We're gonna talk about the stock market. I don't care about any other fucking thing. I don't care about how you feel. I don't want to hear about somebody, this getting killed, this getting killed, this is unfair, fuck this side, fuck that side, fuck all of y'all. This is Wall Street. Toughen up, do your job. It's sad. I will tell you my feelings. It's sad that people go to war, and it's sad that people get killed. Other than that, I don't give a shit about anything else at all. Do your job. We're going to talk about it. There's going to be 1 or 2 people in here. They're going to be so offended that I'm not siding with you or your side. Fuck you and your side, both of y'all. Everyone shut the fuck up. Let's focus on Wall Street, okay? This is about the stock market and how it goes. No disrespect. I certainly hate war, just like anyone else. But there will be 1 or 2 people in here that will not like the fact that I'm speaking without respecting one side or the other. And I don't care. I'm talking about the stock market only, okay? So we got to care. Is this a big deal for the stock market? Yes, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for politics. It's a big deal for humanity. It's a horrible thing that's happening. But the stock market, we got to put our feelings aside and do our job, right? So what do we have to do today? Is this a big deal for the Wall Street world? Is this going to be something that's going to affect our stock market? And the panic was a lot. And the reason the panic's a lot is because the United States might actually get involved in this, and other companies like oil companies and stuff are likely going to be affected by this. But I don't think the entire stock market should be feeling the pain like this. I think the market's just starving for any kind of catalyst in general, right? Should do a tissue giveaway for people. I understand that it's a region in the world where people are extremely passionate about their homeland and their culture, and I do understand that. But when it comes to working, if you cloud your mind with the feelings you have, you're not going to be able to do your job. And at minimum, the last thing you want to do is feel bad and then lose all your money while you're feeling bad. So we're going to make sure everybody here is on point. Always got to preempt anytime the Middle East does come up in this stream. There's always a passionate person or two that is offended. No matter what you say, you're going to offend one or the other. I think it's very polarized. Most people want you to join their side or not. If you're not joining their side, then they're not happy with you. And I understand that. You have a right to feel that way. But we're going to do our job without the feelings here. Okay. You're showing MHP on NQ above current price. Yeah, well, we opened above, so we should be closing above. Statistically, we should be above, yeah. You made 15 bags overnight, bro? Oh, nice. Yeah, so my original trade, I'm down about 6K because my original trade, I tried to long a DD and just got flushed out. So I took a stop and then I just kind of left for the day and did whatever. But I announced in Discord, I'm like, I'm longing a DD, and then I just fell and I'm like, okay, never mind, I'm done. I went to bed. But it looks like we're back above and we're back in kind of the area. I did long at S&P. I made a miscalculation though. I shouldn't be long. Lower DD band is an every single time setup. Right when we open, if we drop, I'm going to tap it long. Just because I don't feel like this kind of event is something yet. Now, again, today is going to be the day of fake news and the day of speculations. The day of, you're going to hear news events going off all day. And today we have the Michigan numbers too to add to it. You're going to hear all kind of stuff like rumor this, rumor that. It's going to, now is like the residual effect. Are we going to get, right? Are we going to get this team threatening this team, this person threatening this person, Russia threatening the US threatening someone else? So this is the escalation point, and everybody's going to run with it for views. So you're going to start seeing like every little siren, every little sound, somebody drops a fucking cup in their kitchen and it makes a sound. The neighbors calling Al Jazeera TV saying that there's a bomb going off and the people are going to be yelling about it. You're going to hear so much speculation and rumor out of every single light, sound, and noise over there because the news is going to run with this shit and cause panic today. So just understand that this is going to be a day of fake news and speculative news and a lot of stuff, right? The idea is listen for the bigger headlines, right? There's going to be a million people on Twitter tweeting every photo, every video, everything from everybody, from every single angle, and everyone's doing it for engagement, for views. They did this in 2020 where we had everything was like amplified beyond what it really was, and it kind of clouds your vision to understand what's really important to the stock market. And the idea is how will this affect our stock market? This is a 2-day event, in my opinion. Maybe selling today, maybe residual tomorrow. The stock market, unless things escalate for real, I'm not talking, there might be a retaliatory bombing today or something, and the market may flip again and turn around. But I don't think that this is something, and I could be wrong, because there is a chance that we all get suckered into some world war again. And yeah, and the market might flip out for a couple of days or a week for that. But I don't think this is a 1-day event that does rally from here, but I do have to trade every single time as I'm supposed to at my pivots. It's very likely that this is an event that's not going to affect the stock market for the long haul. It may still cause a little bit of panic today. Clearly, we're going to shift the market lower on a big gap down like this. This is huge, right? But do we think the market's going to crash in general? Well, we've been looking for a catalyst after all. The VIX yesterday, which is kind of weird because I feel like insiders already knew. For whatever reason yesterday, and I'm talking even 2 days ago, The VIX started creeping up above triple B and creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. And then bam, this is how disgusting Wall Street is. Imagine your buddies in Israel are planning on bombing something and they're telling their friends in Wall Street about it 2 fucking days ago. It's a sick world we live in, guys. It literally is a sick world. Everything has explanation after the fact. Gee, I wonder why the VIX was moving up on fucking Wednesday. Some advantageous trader sitting on some information that could save people's lives and said they put money in their pocket. Welcome to Earth, guys. This shit is disgusting. But hey, it is what it is, right? Why are we above triple B yesterday? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's why. Oh. You know. Oh, so Elad, you're in Israel? Oh, dude, okay, if you don't mind, since you're like a trusted person in the stream, if you hear of anything that's significant or real that we should listen to or know about, let us know. It's like pertaining to the news, kind of like, you know, hopefully from a non-biased perspective of just, we need to get out of our trades before things hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, help us out by letting us know if things are good. And I hope you and your family are okay, dude. I really do. This is really scary, I bet. And I would be terrified. I'm terrified from Texas, dude, for everybody. So hopefully you guys doing good. I know people from both countries, actually, and everybody's fucking scared. So yeah, you gotta be safe out there. He's like, Gold Digger, too soon. He's like, well, I kind of see this mushroom cloud in the distance. Oh no. We can't make jokes like that. Too soon. But seriously though, yeah, safe, dude. Hope you and your family are good. You know, but this is just so horrible. Like, like, this is it. Like, hey, I know that we're about to get a bombing over there, so let's go ahead and start loading up on some VIX. Why did VIX futures rally from lunchtime and then press through triple B yesterday? This is a rare event that usually comes from big news. So somebody knew, God, 2 days ago. You gotta love planet Earth. Everyone's out for themselves. Well, it's what it is. But the insiders always know. They always know everything. There's always somebody that's willing to make money in the stock market off of some kind of news they had. And somebody knew. Well, there's your evidence of it. Wall Street always knows. Blessings and grace. What's up? Good morning, Emma. Punch up to 6,000. Yeah, like, this could be a day that we just eliminate all of this. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. It's the idea that, you know, there's a bigger kind of Cold War sort of effect to this, where we got, you know, the Axis powers on one side and the Allied powers on the other kind of thing again, where your allies all get pulled in both directions. Russia's on Iran's side, America's on Israel's side. And who knows how that can spiral. Hell, what if China throws chips in the pot today, right? And we got ourselves a full-fledged WW1 again, where everyone's treaties and alliances just pulls everybody into a war over like a single event, you know? And so let's hope that President Trump can de-escalate this. My bet, and again, my bet is this. My bet is he's going to play hard with Israel, but my bet is he's going to do the right thing like he's done before and get everybody in the fucking negotiating room and get them to put their guns down. And hopefully we can bet on that. And any news that Trump is planning to meet or negotiate or anything like that on behalf of the middle, even though, you know, we are like defending Israel in America, I guess, I'm sure he'll press for, you know, a peaceful solution to this, and hopefully they all buy into it so that it doesn't turn into a big conflict. If that happens and the news of that happens, the market's going to just kind of jump. So let's listen carefully to what the president's going to do. He might beat his chest for a little bit and say, anything you do, we'll do something back. I'm sure that's going to be said today. Let's predict the future. He's going to beat his chest to show his strength. He's that kind of president. But at the end of the day, maybe in a day or two, you might hear a surprise. We're going to work it out. We got a plan. We're going to work it out. If that's going to happen, we're back up to rallying like it didn't even happen. So we'll see. Definitely someone shorted. Well, people load up on VIX futures when they have big uncertainty in the market. Kind of weird to see VIX futures mysteriously climbing above triple B yesterday for no reason at all. Volatility starting to pick up middle of the day for no reason at all. Yeah. Better call your guy and get stock up. Trump and Putin are meeting today. Look at this, already on it. See, some of these things are pretty predictable. According to John, they're already meeting today. I didn't see that. Okay. All right. So again, welcome to the stream, you guys. We're gonna be doing. Apart from that, let's make some fucking money, right? We got a good day today. I tried a long DD band on the first fall, and I took a loss, and I closed out. So right now, I'm trying one more time. I miscalculated because our calcs were wrong. 59.82 is that lower limit here that I'm going to be probably trying to play on at the open. So we'll see if we can get something good here. Market's opening in about 12 minutes. We do have Michigan numbers today. I think that's going to create an event, but it could pop the market and continue to sell. That's the problem. I don't think this is a long-term sell-off, but the market is looking for a catalyst. Right? Any kind of news event, any kind of anything. And I do believe a catalyst is active, you guys. So let's go ahead and mark up the cat line. This is a trade very small anyways kind of thing. We know the rule here. The catalyst is one risk interval lower off of the event point. We call it the anchor point here. The S&P is currently 60 points lower than the event, which started right here. So 73.70 is a cat line. We're going to put a line right here. Absolutely, we have a rule. No trading when a catalyst is active, right? So because of that, I'm going to trade very, 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 very small if we get below this line. We're currently above it, so we should be good. Zero trading below. We know the rules, right? Note to myself to sit out below. Sit out below here. Automatic sit out, right? And let's do NASDAQ really quick as well. Catalyst active is one risk interval drop, which is a number from our table from the event point. Call it the anchor point. And we'll do 215.25. $21,651. Okay. $21,651. All right. Cat active here as well. Okay. And then let's just probably opening right the catalyst line as well. So this is so NASDAQ's already cat active. So be careful on NASDAQ. That's the open price. We'll play with that a little bit. Okay, so today, today's setup, down below cat active, we have like a rule where we don't make trades at all because the volatility can get out of control. So we'll see. If we're above the cat line, I'm willing to take longs here. The S&P is near its lower DD band, so be very careful today at the open. Yeah, EST, DD low EST. Yeah, I'm in the same. Kind of do want to take a second position here. All right, so just keep an eye out that NASDAQ is cat active below here. S&P should be right here. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the market to kind of like hopefully shrug this off. And stay sane, stable. We get something good out of it. Somebody said in chat, Matt, appreciate you defending that girl online. Well, yeah, of course. I don't like, you know, when people pick on people I know online and stuff. That tweet I made yesterday. That's one of top one futures is dudes. You know, they top one is just God. It's like every moment you turn around, there's some drama related to that company. That's like when their main affiliate. Top one used to promote that dude's trading course over there. Some dude asking some girl that like didn't like his trading video. He's like, "What's your OnlyFans?" I'm just like, there are people in here that just don't watch their mouth. You wouldn't say that in person. Not with me standing there, you wouldn't. But these people out there just somebody on one of our online, people we know, Twitter. I tweeted something last night, calling someone out. Then that guy DMing me like, what the hell, bro? I'm just like, no, watch your mouth. Like, I was like, don't talk to people like this. Show people with respect. Treat people nicely, and I won't say anything about it. No disrespect to you, bro. But don't. You shouldn't talk to people like that. It's he wears a Willy Wonka's. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but anybody that talks to women poorly usually gets rejected by women a lot. I'm just saying. It's usually a kind of Napoleon thing you got going on there. You're going to be like, what I'm saying? Be respectful to the ladies of the world. Nobody's ever disrespectful to a woman unless they were rejected by a woman or women or all the time. Yep. So anyways. No, yeah, no. And I'm pretty calm about it. I'm not like, starting shade. I mean, I had a professional conversation with the guy. He didn't seem to. He's like, well, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You understand that, right? I'm like, well, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. We did apologize for the comment. So I did find that somewhat respectful, which was good. But it was the same dude that was throwing out Asian hate. The one that said, and I quote, every time I see, he said, every time I see someone in an airport when I go to Asia with a mask on, I kind of just want to cough in their direction. My girlfriend being Asian, my son being Asian, I'm kind of like, it's ignorance like that led to Asian hate back in the 2020s, where, if you understand culture, that most Asian folks are wearing a mask to show respect for your health when they're sick, so they don't cough on you. They're not doing it because they're idiots and dumb and like they're scared of getting sick. They're doing it because they're sick and don't want you to get sick. It's a polite thing. And to make fun of somebody being polite while they're taking care of you just shows the absolute level of ignorance in this world. But buy his trading course, right? You'll learn something there. And pollution, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, iDoc, the guy that I tweeted about. Remember you asked, who was that tweet or whatever last night? The one that called the girl about her OnlyFans. He's the one that said he wants to cough at Asians at an airport. Yeah, that guy. He's like, it's just a joke, bro. And I was like, yeah. And then he's picking on another Asian girl. I think he has this like hatred for Asians, I guess. Maybe he got dumped by his Asian girlfriend or something. Who knows? This is like second comment that's like anti-Asian. Yeah. No, he's like, and he's Top One Future's like biggest affiliate. He's the one reaching out to people to join the multi-level marketing thing with Top One. It's like the story about Top One just gets worse and worse. Everything they touch or everything that touches them is just shit like that. Like, what I'm saying? Ooh, come on, trade, let's go. Or anyways, not trying to make anything happen, here, but I was just like, got a conversation with the guy. He did apologize for the comment. He said it was a joke, but yeah, sorry for the comment. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the apology. It does, you should probably put the apology out there in public, but whatever. All right, let's go. Let's rip it. DD band, let's hold. I did grab the long EST. This is 92% chance close above, even though we are probably on the brink of nuclear war. Who knows what's going to happen today, but hopefully the market stays good. Hopefully the world stays safe. We don't like seeing conflict in this world. We like to see people happy, healthy. We're all doing well. I always long a DD band. This is nice. Market is open in 3 minutes. My open price is going to be somewhere up in here. I'm watching ES all together. Make sure NASDAQ is above its cat active line, 59.73. And 651 on NASDAQ for cat active. Let's watch NASDAQ actually, because NASDAQ is where the catalyst kind of is. S&P's safe for now. Oh, the YouTuber that got killed from another YouTuber? Dude, I saw a thing where an Asian YouTuber I think in China or somewhere, or no, Korea, got his hand cut off from another YouTuber with a sword while he was streaming. Did y'all see that? I think it was in Korea or something. Like, and the guy's running off with the sword. For the views, The cat active line rubbed off me. Better to be neutral. People are crazy like road rage. Yeah, I know. I have this like I don't care mentality when it comes to like my own safety. I tend to speak up and speak up with confidence and walk up to any. I've learned in this world that people don't like confrontation, and you just walk up to somebody with confidence and you say, "Hey, stop doing that." They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's talking to me," and then people will like completely sweat when you do it. If somebody's kicking your seat in an airplane, just turn around and say, "Hey, stop kicking my seat." Sometimes you're just afraid to confront people, but when you do, people are usually very reasonable about it. Humans in general are scared of confrontation and will avoid it at all costs, which gives you an advantage when it comes to negotiating processes. You know that most people are uncomfortable talking to people. So I'm usually the kind of person that just walks up to someone and looks them in the face and tells them how I feel. Well, they could shoot me, punch me, stab me. I don't care. Maybe that's dangerous, but I've learned that most people will be reasonable if you talk to them. So don't be afraid to do it. 1 minute till market opens. And get that nice little bump here. Maybe I should just take this profit just to start off the day. And then let the market open, then decide. Let's pocket that. Let's pocket that. All right, cool. I'm crawling back from upside down. Now I'm only down like 4 grand. That's good. I was down 6 grand long into DD and I closed out earlier. But let's not, you know, I did take that long here. Let's let the open do something really quick. There's NASDAQ here. S&P's here. Let's get that opening. Open and roll, baby. Tap DD band one more time. We'll jump in on the long. I just essentially, if we get red candle in just a second, we'll see what it does. Good job. You took profit, Simon. Guys, you guys are so smart. All right, we're opening right about here. Let's see the, oops. Raz, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. You guys hit that like button if you don't mind. Get us started here. Resilience is nice and positive and good. Half gap's probably somewhere in there. Should be good. Let's see if we get a little nice little second bounce here now at the bottom. EST on DD band is good, and probably did close a little early, but that's okay. Risk management's everything here. Let's get our maps going and see if we get anything tasty. I radically know when the resilience is greater than 0. Hopefully we can get a move to the upside here. Can't imagine resilience being greater than 0 though. So half gap being that support, we all know it's a gap down, so that's why most people here. Wait a minute. The stocks, wait, no way. This is greater than 0 at the open. Okay, whatever. Let me pop it. Let me get back in on it. I know I'm chasing and doing something really stupid, but let's get the map. I'm taking a resilience play and I'm gonna confirm on the map. Okay, IP, not the best. We do have EST, sandwich trade, bear zone, 20 points from the open, give or take all the way up. Okay, good. Okay. For S is greater than 0, we're going all the way through up to 601 from here. Perfect. I jumped right back in. Let's do QQQ. We have a tandem sandwich trade. I'm about to have EST on NASDAQ going all the way up. Yeah, we're filling the gap. Cool. Very cool. Okay. All right. Let's mark some of our zones here, though. Let's watch S&P because it's the one that's nearby. We open at 598.50. Let me transfer this to futures. So 598.50, there's MHP tap. One more time, 598.50. And we are... That was clean. Come on, load up maps. About to do EST one more time. Okay. Okay, we're on EST from here. 10 more points on S&P. We did hit monthly hedge pressure though. Okay, so let me draw a line right here. 23. This is bull zone. One more time. Let's finish the move up to bull zone. We have a liquidity pocket there and there. Bears on top. One more. Let's get one more candle in the liquidity. Oh, no, we hit MHP, so that's going to be that first resistance. But it would be nice to get that. It'd be really nice to get that LP. Where the heck did my little drawing tool go? There it is. Okay. Resiliences are still good. Yeah. Okay. No cat today. So this is the resistance. I probably should have taken profit there, but we should be all right. Okay, let's see what happens on this first pullback. Gonna take another 800 bucks there. Resiliences are good. Everything's good. Yeah. Okay, so positive res, which we do have negative res now. Okay, so some of the stocks are starting to react and sell. Positive res does fill the gap through liquidity pocket, so it's an open play, supporting it open to continue to go for QQQ. And S&P, which is the controlling trade today, let's keep an eye on the S&P's levels. I think we're pretty good here for a rip. Let's let her go. Okay, so I'm going to trade all the way through the liquidity pocket from here all the way to there. This is the trade. We call it EST setup every single time. I catch the momentum from here to there. The problem is we have MHP resistance. This is not going to be a resistance, so it's hard to break. Might sell off, could sell off from here. So just watch. With res less than 0, we have half gap resistance. So it's going to be a tough break on this one. Now, the question is, if I'm committing to the long, then I'm committing on stocks getting better. I want to see the resilience numbers go higher. So let me open up my smaller resilience chart off to the left so we can zoom in and actually watch the ticking of this. Because I'm going to be very, very careful watching that. If this goes positive, we're good to fill the gap. So this is that first resistance off of the open trade. Very good on that open trade today. Very, very good. It's gonna push. Yeah. This is the one crazy part. Let's see if we can't get. Now again, this could get bad. We need them stocks to get better here, and Nasdaq is the one that's just tumbling. Tumbling. Let's hold this range here. Come on, hang in there. Hope we get something good. If we do pass the liquidity pocket, it's probably going to rally all the way back to the top. All right, let's go. So guys, I'm up $160,000 in my Tradeify accounts. A journey I took in February to start saying I'm going to go straight to live and try to be their #1 trader on their leaderboard. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm trading my Tradeify accounts online for you guys to watch. I have 5 straight to funded accounts I'm doing with these guys. I'm live funded with my funded futures, so I'm trading my live account with them. I'm trading some funded next accounts, and I'm also be showing that on the stream as well. So let's see how it goes. I took that long after the DD band. There's 92% chance we close above. This is a common setup here. Now, I'm worried that the market's going to try to sell. Now, I'm still optimistic about this bull market. So we'll see if it hangs in there. And hopefully it hangs in there pretty well. I'm in the boat that we continue to rally through here. Let's watch Nasdaq, but Nasdaq does have some same thing. Nasdaq is right here. 92% chance we close above. All the same stuff. Nasdaq's looking clean, baby. We want to see the liquidity pocket on the S&P. That's kind of like our main focus here. And I don't know exactly where half gap is, so I'm just estimating it for the most part. We should be good. MHP break on NASDAQ is good to push through, but resilience is less than 0, so half gap is not likely to break. So we have this kind of resistance here. Kind of, it's like, it looks very similar to S&P, right? So with NASDAQ holding this area, it's looking solid. And continue to watch S&P because it is the guiding trade today. It's the one that's really kind of like at its pivots. And we'll see what S&P decides to do. We know that if we approach the liquidity pocket here, if we touch this, it's a shoe into there. Resilience is getting slightly better, which means stocks are picking up a bid. I like what I see. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's put some money on the board here. Let's rip it. Let's run it. Run it up. If we break liquidity pockets, only if we break. Okay, I just closed for profit one of my positions because I can only make $1,500. I made $1,500. I'm closing. Again, we're right up at MHP 1 second time. Let's add a liquidity pocket and go. Technically speaking, I can take profit here and I can hit it one more time with the LP. We're at resistance. Oh, MHP resiliences are positive, so maybe I can hold and bet on the break. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Should I hold for the break? Where's my juice? Hey, hey, I drank it already. Should I sell for profit? We are at resistance. Res is less than 0. It's not great yet. Let me take profit on this. 2 good trades out the door. Let me wait. I'll take the liquidity pocket on the chase. So let me just let Wall Street figure this out for now. I did take profit at MHP on the second tap. I will wait for the break. If we break here to here, I'm going to hold off right through here. This is great. 2 good trades, guys. I'm going to hold off at MHP because I'm not really certain it's going to break through. NASDAQ resilience is still pretty garbage. S&P is definitely better. So let's see what happens inside of this resistance. Oh, I'm so glad I sold that for profit. Hallelujah. Res just flipped positive. Right, it is. It is. And let's see what happens. If Res flips positive and we're back down here at the open, I might take another long there again. Yeah, I'm just trading. I'm just in and out for next resistance. I was down about $6,000. Now I'm only down like $1,500, which is good. Let me show you guys the P&L so far. Show a little screen cap of this. I only traded in my biggest account, and the biggest account, which is the one you guys see on the screen, was down about 5 G's off of last night, and the second biggest account was down about 1,000. So the second biggest account, I managed to bring it almost to neutral. One account that I just traded fresh made 1,500, which is good. This account just qualified for payout, so I didn't make a trade on it. And then this one I haven't traded on either. But my big account, the one that's up 50K, is now just down 3K, which is good. So you add all this up, I'm probably only down $1,500. What I did last night was I tried the long off of the same pivot here, but I just got caught in the volatility and I stopped out, which is pretty normal. So the market fell, did this, held here. I grabbed the long, was way up, and then just got flushed out and stopped. And then that just, as big as I was in, was a $5,000 hit because I hit it pretty hard, betting on the V to go all the way back up. But we'll see. Okay, so today I'm going to hold off in this range. You know, I always trade liquidity pockets all the time. I'm going to hold off below here. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold off down here. If we break through there, I'm going to chase the long. Okay, that's the rule. All right, so what's up? Have a great analysis for today. Share, I can send you a photo so I can show it off. Yeah, Eli, just send it to me in Discord. And to all our friends around the world, to those of you in the region that's under fire, you know, prayers for you and your families. I really hope everyone's okay. I really hope, you know, if you guys are, you know, going through a lot. I know it's terrifying. If you need someone to talk to, we're always here. Reach out, you know. So if we break through here on a liquidity pocket break, I always chase along. I will chase on LP break. So guys, in about an hour, I'm going to give away 4. I thought it was 5, but it's 4. Even better. I'm giving away 4 funded accounts, 50K funded accounts immediately. If you are here during the giveaway in just a little bit, 4 people will become funded traders immediately today. Funded. Straight up funded. Are you able to trade overnight with the prop firm? Ali, yeah, bro, you can trade overnight. Sorry, I didn't see your question, man. If you guys don't know Ali, he's one of my engineering buddies from stream as well. Also a trader. He's also crushing it in life. Good to see you like back around, dude. $20 past 2 evals with that pump. Recovered big losses on 3 accounts. Celebrating with a new bootcamp member. Awesome, Fred. So every time someone donates $20 to the stream, I'll donate $40 to the community. So today, you guys remind me, we're going to give away 3 bootcamp sessions starting up in 2 Mondays. Our trader training bootcamp is $20 for 20 days. It's a huge program we do, and we practically make it cost nothing. All right, resilience is doing slightly better in the S&P. One could probably maybe contemplate taking a long gap fill, but let's watch Nasdaq really quick. So if you guys donating, Fred is paying it forward. A lot of our members start paying it forward. It's kind of the popular thing to do here. Once people take the boot camp, they go buy it for someone else. This is because a lot of people get it for free. And so we have this kind of cool pay it forward vibe here in this community. So everybody that pays it forward, I'll pay it forward with 2. So I'll pay $40. So 2 more people. All right. So Nasdaq is in a bear zone kind of area right here. The liquidity map does show upward pressure, right, from blue. There is upward pressure, but half gap is resistance when this white line is negative. The white line is the pivot off of here. And anytime that you hit the bear zone top, you chase. This is kind of the rule here. This is what, or not you, me. This is what I do. I always will long liquidity pocket. I'll continue to move from there. But we are going to have resistance. There's going to be resistance right here. And if it's playing around inside of here, it's unlikely to go if that white line is less than 0. The S&P is barely above 0, now coming back down. So I'm kind of glad that I took profit when I did. But S&P is right at a liquidity pocket, or trying to be. And I did take my profit and I'm waiting. I did close out because I'm at where really strong resistance with monthly hedge pressure. And while it is every single time there, the negative resiliences in the middle of this event may not give us the boost that we want to see. So NASDAQ trying to sell one more time. Let me hold off on this, right? I don't know. What are some of you guys thinking? Tyler, give me some ICT stuff. What do we got on your end? Like, what would you be doing from here? This is like a gap, right? Are we failing? Like, teach me something that I can get a little bit of information about these kind of opening breaks from another perspective. Worrying about dev work. Is it still worthwhile learning to become a dev? I'm nervous what it might be a waste of time. Wait, like a developer? What do you want to make? I don't think pursuing any kind of skill or a trade skill like that is ever a waste of time. You can always learn skills to do anything with something like that. Make your own business, make your own stuff. But like, what are you trying to... developer like computer programming? Moose, we'll do the boot camp like cyclically. So when you come back, we should have it. You can also just watch the videos too. 1 hour for value gap, rebalancing the huge overnight move. Coming back to equilibrium. Okay. I would not be looking to long this at all. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay. I'm sitting out too. So that's good. That's good. So right now I'm chilling. That was a good wave to take that first bump up, and we hit major resistance. Res is less than 0 right now, so stocks are actually selling on both sides. We're probably going to get... Yeah. So this is... Again, I wouldn't be shorting this either, but this is definitely not... This isn't a long break back up to top. Resilience less than 0 is unfortunately this resistance. So basically, this is a gap fill predictor right here. If this level is above the 0 line, then it's likely you go and fill the gap. If this level is below the 0 line, then that means stocks are all pretty much selling off from there. That was good. That was good. I was in, I was out. But I did make some two really good trades. I did crawl back from -6. Now I'm only down like -15. Hey, as better as my dad would say, this is better than a sharp stick in the eye. Basically saying, you know, you're more blessed than you think. Life could be much worse. Can attest the videos in bootcamp are amazing, even outside of the group. Well, thank you. Waiting on data. Yep, that's right. We've got today the Michigan numbers, right? So we had Catalyst in about 11 minutes. So the question becomes, the Michigan numbers, let's speculate. Maybe I do want to be long for Michigan. You know what I want to do? I want to speculate and bet on Michigan numbers. Why? Because I'm a fucking animal. Let me put one on the table just to see. The inflation expectations have been way high for what they have been. Let me explain something to you. The one-year expectation of inflation was 6.7, 6.5, 7.3, and that included all this trade war stuff. And last month was a month behind, a month behind. The tariff stuff is starting to come down. These numbers should not be 6 and 7%. Not if fund futures are pricing in a September rate cut. The Fed wouldn't be cutting rates if there's a one-year expectation of 7%. There's no way the Fed, that the two numbers don't line up. Why would traders be betting on a rate cut with Michigan saying 7% inflation? Doesn't make any sense at all. So what I'm going to do is I want to get a position to bet that this comes in like at 5 or 4, and then we just get a pop despite the selling pressure. And maybe we get a pop and then maybe I sell. And I'm going to be willing to risk like $1,500 for this. What the fuck? I don't care. $1,500. I'm committing and understanding my risks, guys. If Michigan numbers come through and we fall straight to DD band, I'll probably lose, yeah, about $1,500. No, 750, 750 with one. That's it, 750. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Quite the assumption. You know what I'm saying? The assumption is that why would we be having 7% inflation? The numbers got that high when we had the massive tariffs with China and the threats of the tariffs with everyone else. But ever since then, Trump has kind of paused things and they're working out deals. I don't think the inflation expectation would be going higher if the probability of rate cut shifts from December to September. It means that these numbers are overinflated, and maybe that we come in on a beat because it's been going up and up and up and conditions haven't been getting worse. So maybe we do come in with a beat. I did this before, and when I do a gamble like this, I'm going to acknowledge first, number one, when you're gambling, you're going to acknowledge that it's a gamble. Okay, this is a coin flip. I have reason to believe maybe 55-45 that the Michigan numbers may be good. All right, better than what we've seen. And I have good justification for it. But because I know it's a coin flip, what I'm really going to do is just bet small and understand my risk. Market can fall all the way down to here, like to the DD band where I'd want to be. So where that resistance is likely to be at a one contract hold from 6,000 to 82 is roughly 20 points on one contract. Okay. That's $1,000. I'm playing with $1,000 in an account that's got 50K profit in it. I'm okay. So now do you see what I'm saying? Whenever you're taking a trade and you see what it can or can't be, you're always thinking about the risk. With a coin flip up or down $1,000. Okay, we'll be fine. If it falls to here, I might add to the position again and then take a 10-point stop off of it. But I don't think we'll be coming through at 7% one-year inflation expectation numbers. Remember, everything I do is risk-based. I know it's probably not an A+ setup. It's, do I see something that other people don't see? Why are we pricing in a rate cut in September? Powell wouldn't be touching that. Somebody knows something. These Michigan numbers way off the chart. I'm going to take a guess that the actual of 6.6, that we come in at 5.5. I'm betting we come in at 5.5, like a big drop. And the market pops and then sells off for the day. And let's see if I'm right. Yeah, right. But the Michigan numbers, as you know, right. It's a poll just like most of these other things. But it is very heavy on the hand of Wall Street. I agree with you. The accuracy or whatever it is composed of is not the most accurate measure of the actual inflation, but it does use forecastability, or it does use like forecasting, assumptions based on things that are like very topical, like the trade war. It's going to be built in very quickly. And the problem is that Wall Street has been using this number lately to react violently to the market. Watch, it'll be a big move. It can be big. And if it drops to like 59.80, I just pull the plug at $1,000 loss. And that's kind of how I'm telling you. So the way I look at it is that I'm kind of like flipping a coin for $1,000. Cool. Now we're actually walking up to my lower line here. Cool, cool, cool. Back down to the open price on this Michigan. Do I think we get a bump? Grab it one more time here. I'm going to add in one more account, the one that has 0 that hasn't traded yet. All right. Oh, hey, C Cushion, C Clusion, man. Appreciate the donation, $40. So that means we've got 9 boot camps to give away. Let's do the tally up here at the top. 9 boot camps. Let me put it up here a little bit better. This probably could be the dumbest decision I made today. But you know what? The risk to reward is really good to the upside. The stocks are not good. Things are not good. Resilience is good. I should hold off on this trade here. Let me just delete that for now because I was holding off longing from there. Resilience is less than 0. We will have resistance right here. Will we hold this lower DD band? We'll see. Seclusion. Did I say seat cushion? David, I appreciate you, man. David dropping on a 20. Okay, you guys, we're going to donate boot camps all day long. You guys are going to have the best time of your life. learning trading here. All right. Except don't do what I'm doing. This is I've acknowledged that this is a coin flip. I am in a little early though. I should have probably waited till I got to lower bands here. But I just want to be in this range just in case the numbers come in as a miss or as a beat. Sorry. Thank you, David, for your donation. Every $20 someone donates, I'll donate 40 to the company. Buy you guys a boot camp seat. All right. The obvious trade would be to sell this off. All right. So should I bet on good Michigan numbers giving us a pop? That's what I want to bet on. And I don't normally play through news, guys. I don't normally play through news. And this is probably a terrible decision. But the opportunity is good. And if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong small and it's contained. Not a big deal. Not financial advice. Please don't do what I'm doing. I have no... Don't ever copy my trades. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing right now. I'm just taking a guess. It's a guess. It's an educated guess, but it's a guess. Like, again, I'm warning you guys. I'm probably going to take a loss. It's probably going to be thousands of dollars. So it's a coin flip. I'm bullish the market. Greater market's bullish. I'm bullish the market in general. The opportunity is really good for upside move, but it's probably not a good idea to bet on news. I just believe that the Michigan numbers, I even said this the last 2 times, that they are too high for the actual inflation expectations. Traders are pricing in rate cuts sooner and sooner and sooner. You wouldn't have that if inflation's getting worse and worse and worse. One of the numbers is a lie, and I tend to trust the traders betting on rate cut instead. I tend to trust the Fed numbers. The Fed watch is the more reliable piece of information than the Michigan numbers. So that's what I feel. What would Pickle do? He'd probably bite my face and try to scurry away. Let's fucking go. Come on, run. Let's get those numbers going. Go. 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 What do the numbers come out as? A 5.1. I was fucking right. I said 5.5. Now let's rally. Come on. Let's move. I said 5.5. Came in at 5.1. Now don't sell off from here. Go. But I was right. Let's hope the market wants to move. Hopefully the market isn't selling off on that news. I was right. I was right. 5.1. Don't sell off though. 5.1. I was right. Now, I don't know if my trade is good, but at least I was right on the numbers. Using a little edumacation here, but let's see if this trade does anything. Let's not sell off on that news. I was pretty close, right? I said 5.5. Came in at 5.1. Now, don't freaking sell off, though. Wall Street, you got some good news there, baby. Let's run it. Go. Rally, man. Come on, we all love good inflation numbers. It's better. That's better than what it was. I was close, right? Thank you. We should clip that. Yeah, let me clip that. Educated guess, right? An educated guess, but still, my trade is not moving. Very sad. It's sometimes you get it right, but then the trade doesn't want to go anywhere. Me no likey. This market hates me. See, even when you guess it right, damn trade doesn't even work. That's good news. Come on. We're not going to World War. Let's, come on, rally. Come on, come back. We need you. Be cool, rally. Be cool, man. Be cool, broski. Just one pop. Just one. Can we have a tiny little pop? Just one. Just one. Come on. Come on, market, please. You love those numbers. 5.1. I told you guys, the Michigan numbers are delayed. They weren't like last time, you know, the last two reads we got when Trump was pulling, you know, saying he's going to pause things in April. When May came around, I get it. Okay, it's 1 month delayed was May. And then June, I mean, like the second read came out. Every 2 weeks we get this, and it still was reflecting the crazy tariff numbers. Like we weren't actually getting, you know, once Trump paused everything on April 9th, he's like, yeah, we're going to extend the tariffs, you know, 90-day pause in Europe, pause here, pause there. We're going to do some work with China, make a deal. The Michigan numbers have been going up and up and up and up despite this. There's like a delay in this. And I've been saying, like, even last time, I like, doesn't make sense that it went up. It's got to be averaging back down. So we should be good on the 1 year. Let's talk about the 5 year as well, because it's also important. The 5 year has 4.1, which is, it's good. It's slightly better than last time, which was a 4.2, I believe. Yes, 4.2 last time. So it's coming down slightly a little bit as well on the 5 year expectation. This is good. This is good for rate cuts. Well, that's why traders are pricing in rate cuts much sooner, because the Fed's probably going to act. Now, take off. Go up. Go up. But you guys saw, I acknowledged that it was a gamble and I took a small bet, just a small bet, right? Part of knowing what you're trading is knowing what you're doing. Yeah. Knowing that you're in something that's not got a high probability, so scale your bet smaller. Oh wait, why did I switch that to NASDAQ? Hang in there. The stocks aren't giving us much love today, though. Let's take a look at some of the bigger hitters today. VVIX is at 109, by the way, and VIX is starting to trade up just a little tiny bit this morning. All right, let's see if any of the bigger stocks pick up a bit. Apple's kind of chilling. It's not really rallying, but it's chilling. Nvidia not really doing much either, trying to sell. Apple sold right out the door. It would be crazy if this market fell apart today because of the Israel stuff. I would tell you guys it would be highly unusual for this to completely decimate the stock market. I've traded long enough to know that conflict in the Middle East has been persistently like present or consistently present, and that you sometimes get scares all because of, like, you know, bombings and events and fear of nuclear war and stuff. It happens all the time. There's never been a permanent effect on the stock market when one country is bombing another country in the Middle East. Never. It's never that I remember one where the market turned around and became a bear market because of that. It could be a bear day, maybe a bear 2 days, but this is not a permanent event. I think we do rally. So I monthly map to say we're in the bear zone, though. Let's double check it. Let's load it up real quick. Right. And they, like I said, we'll have to see how the day closes out. You nailed it 100%, right? And we did sell off hard enough to be close to a bear zone, but this bear zone is only today. Tomorrow, this is still bull zone. This is why I'm saying that. We'll have to see how today plays out, right? If today falls to here, then we're in bear zone for the long haul. But inside of this range, this is all still decent enough for this week. And then right here is decent enough for next week, at least for now. We have crushed through, and you're 100% right today. This is that resistance today. So as long as we don't fall to like 595 on SPY today, then we're good probably for tomorrow. So this could be a 1 or 2 day event, and NASDAQ kind of in a similar boat, right? While we are in bear zone now, it's pocket bull zone, bear bull zone, and then right below it for here. So as long as we reclaim roughly about 530, it should be okay going forward, but maybe we won't, right? So we'll have to watch. You nailed it, Chris. Good eye. Good eye on that. Yep. Whoever those of you that were saying that, yep, you guys are right. You guys nailed that. That's very important to pay attention to. So essentially with that today, it doesn't mean that today's the bear day, but it means if we close out of that range by today, probably today, right now it's threatening a bear day, right? Or a bear market. So we'll see. So the way I feel is that this consolidating, like the S&P's trying to move, but we're getting a lot of selling in the stocks. This could take like another really nasty leg down. So just kind of keep an eye out. See, I was right about those Michigan numbers, but damn, the market is just, it shrugged it off like it was nothing. Well, we were hoping for a good event. I'm still kind of okay. DD band is still support. Ratio is 60. It's not terrible enough. What do we do, guys? Yeah, we are fighting resilience is what it is. Everything just gapped down too much. We're not seeing the stocks move. That's kind of the bad part. We're not getting a lot of movement in some of the bigs. Apple just pressing lower. Nvidia just kind of like pressing lower. Microsoft is doing what we wanted everything else to do. Meta doing what we wanted everything else to do. Amazon doing what we want everything else to do. But then the oil companies, right? Let's see what they're doing. Oh, oil companies are pretty solid. Wait, is it MRO? What's Marathon? I thought it was MRO. Oh, well, maybe you don't have it. Okay, Exxon doing all right. We actually gapped up in some of these oil companies. Okay. Check some regional bank, national banks, Wells Fargo. Banks are gapping down. Goldman Sachs gapping down. Banks just getting shit on today. That's what it is. Okay. Let's check the sector rotations and see what's going on here. All right, guys, I'm gonna get to smash the like button really quick. Almost 900 people in here today. When we get to 1,000 concurrent viewers every single day, I will go out there and spend $5,000 a month on you guys at Tradeify and buy one funded account to give away every single day. I promise you guys I would do that. We were so close to our 1,000 viewer target. Yeah, financials just absolutely getting shit on today. Look at this, 2% down. Everything else is kind of down, but doing slightly okay. And its energy is obviously doing better. The oil price is going up, so not the best lineup for today. I'd say things are still kind of looking a little blah. The market is just looking for a reason to sell. If we just took our final second leg down on Apple, started flushing. So we might not get a good trade off of this. Apple's just like a giant upside down V here. To be careful today, this might be not a good bet after all. No, we're going to get our lower DD band. That is my little point to take an entry on. So we'll see if we can get anything out of that. But this might not turn out to be the best setup after all. Okay, here we are. Now we're at the lower target. Should I be a maverick? Should I add to it? Let's add to it one more time. Every single time. All right. That's the second entry at that spot. This is definitely risky. Let's see if I can get a run off of it. Again, I'm playing with ones and twos. Let's watch NASDAQ to make sure NASDAQ does not appearing into becoming a catalyst today. NASDAQ cat area is here. Oh, wait, that was NASDAQ. That was an S&P. Shit, I was early. I'm not paying attention here. Okay, here. This is that level there. This is the wrong level. Man, I was so excited that Michigan numbers would turn this around, but the stocks are just getting a little pummeled today. Again, I don't think we're gonna rally back up the top, but I don't think we're gonna crash. I don't think this is, but that's not good. This is not good right here. Volume's starting to slow down a little bit, which is nice. I do like seeing the volume slow down. I added one more contract to the S&P. I meant to add a DD band. I was actually looking at the wrong chart. That was NASDAQ's lower DD band. Let's keep an eye on NASDAQ right now because it's the one that is on the edge here. Let me delete some of my comments here for a moment. So now where we are dealing with right now, NASDAQ does, the index does close most of the time. It will recover in here. It doesn't mean that it bounces there every time, but I usually take a long bet there every single time to bet that it does. I got to stop 40 points lower if I was trading NASDAQ or 10 points lower on ES. If it does press the stop, I get out of the way. If it does reclaim, I get back in. But I always try to take that bet there if I can. You call this one of those EST every single time plays, baby. All right. I kind of wish my little gamble would have played off, though. That would have been so nice. The Michigan numbers would have given us some love today. Get this ready in case I need it. ESC, baby. Let's go. Wish those buy programs would kick back on. They've been running for like the last 3 weeks. Just all day, the market just ticks up and ticks up and ticks up. But right now, everybody's dumping stuff. Apple traded up very crazily pre-market. Like we went up, gosh, like ever since it dipped. And then Apple actually opened at 200 where we sold off from 199. That's so crazy that even all pre-market overnight, Apple was just getting squeezed up. And then the market opened and dumped. That overnight trading was really nice. Nvidia did the same. That's Apple right there. All right, what do you guys think? Up or down today? Let's go. What do y'all think? 90% setup? Yeah. 92%. Well, 92% of days will close above this green band. It doesn't mean that it bounces 92% of the time. It just means by the end of the day, we should be above the green band. So I take a stab at it every time. I might win and then lose and then lose and then win and then lose and then win. Hopefully by the end of the day, it should be up. So I take the bet every time. Yeah. It doesn't mean it's a good bet. It just means that over time, it should make its way back in. So each individual trade may not be a winner. Like this might be a loser if it doesn't play out. That makes sense. There's just nobody's buying anything today. I'm not seeing any stocks moving, nothing. The stocks are just like looking for a reason to sell off this year. And this is a good enough reason, I guess, for a lot of people. Little Wall Street panic here. I was kind of happy to see some of this movement here, but it doesn't look like it's getting a lot of momentum yet. Should keep an eye on some of the majors, see if they're moving. No, I don't. The prospect of war is freaking people out. With banking just tanking, I think 2% is pretty low. Financials getting hammered. Oil prices through the roof. we'll see if we can hang. Hard time frame narrative is red. Yeah, in general, like the last 2 days, the market's been showing some volatility. Yeah, this isn't a rally back to the top day, but this is a technical play if we can get the same. This is the same trade I took this morning, attempting to support the same area. That the market, and just letting you guys know, the death point of the market is this purple line. If we lose this purple line, the market is dead. Like, this is crash. I'm going to write it in red so you guys understand that this is really bad here. We'll write the word crash. Okay, crash below. If we break below 21,651, it's the market will crash. Crash below. Like, I'm talking crash. The market's going to flip shit. Like, bad. Market's okay. This is like the point of no return for bigger, crazier day. A risk interval off of the event we know we call a catalyst. When a cat is active, we stay out of the way. So I'm basically right on the border here, and as long as we stay above this line, we should be good. On Lulu, after the ER crash, monthly map seem interesting. Hold on. So Lulu had bad earnings. It's just very bearish on the monthly maps. Look at it. Right? It does not, Lulu hasn't made its way into LP, so your bear zone tops are really high. So over the next 3 weeks, 280 is resistance, right, for Lulu. So it's doesn't look like it has any buyers there at all. So another leg down. Come on, market. Don't be dumb. Be cool, market. We don't want to crash today. Normally, your DD band play should be picking up momentum. The fact that it's not is not that great. Maybe what I'll do is I will... Maybe I should... So this is my 50K account. This one's like way up. So I have room to play on this one. I can lose 2 or 3 grand on this account on a trade if I don't work. So I got about 40 points lower and I'm out. So this is right on the edge of that. We call that cat active line. So if we fall below this purple, the market's dead. I mean, it's just going to completely speed up and fall. So I'm betting that the market isn't going to do that. That's kind of my bet. The market should not be doing that. We'll see. This is obviously like a dangerous day today. If you guys are contemplating making trades or not trading, this might not be a day that's worth your time, you know. There it is. There's the level. Fucking A. All right. Here's the tap. I might just close this out. Let me trim that. About ready to just trim all this up. We don't want to be below here. That's not good. So I just trimmed down to 1 in case it fails. And so I'm going to hang on to it still and see if we get anything good. But I trimmed back down to 1 on that pressure there. And I'll just hang on to 1 now to see if it works. Right on the edge, yeah. S&P DD just tapped. Okay, let's see. Let's watch that here. Yeah, that is that level. Actually, I was early on that, huh? Okay, let me just do the same trade. You're right, you're right. Oh, I'm so far behind today with these 2 different like green lines all over the place. I'm kind of like confused. Yeah, that is the crash area on Nasdaq. So be very careful because they're both at that same area. All right, come on, market, hang in there. Keep yourself together. Don't die on us, man. Don't die on us, man. Nobody wants to see crashy crash market. So let's watch S&P today because this is the final spot. Point of no return. And if we lose the screen band, I'm just out until we reclaim it and I'll just call it a day, but let me hang on to it. Yeah. Kind of a confusing day today. QQQ hedge pressure is there. Yeah, but but you're not going to touch it, or I'm not going to touch it down here because the catalyst will be active. So there is no hedge pressure bounce today. Cat will be active, right? So you're going to touch that shit. No way. No way, Jose. Hang in there. DD band, let's go. And we are crashed below here. So we should be good if it holds. Res is still negative though. This is kind of like a shit setup here. But let's ignore that line. That's not really a line anymore. Here to there. Hang in there. We have no Wall Street superheroes out there ready to buy this dip up, huh? Kind of get these hedge funds come here and start grabbing some stock at a discount, but doesn't look like anybody wants to play this. The flow is just the stocks are just flow is just really bad on the stock side to the downside. People are really scared of nuclear war, I guess. Boo. So any kind of stock that's in a bearish monthly map, you want to break. You want to see it break into a liquidity pocket to prove that the market's stable and liquid there. So you want it to break above a bear zone top, is what you want to see. Somebody said, they say I'm a great trader. You would probably win a competition between me and everyone else. I would think so. I'd have a good chance. I do love competitions. With war going on, everybody's selling today, yeah. The main driving factor is oil prices. Oil prices going up will cause a lot of issues, you know, across a lot of sectors. Yes. Fuel becomes more expensive. Oil companies go up. Financials go down because the financials are taking a lot of extra risk due to their oil exposure, right? But the thing is that with oil prices going up, the value of oil wells go up. So you would think that financials would actually be benefiting from oil prices going up, especially the ones that are loaning to oil companies to, you know, for new projects and new wells and stuff. But I think a lot of this partially due to oil prices. But a lot of it is just fear, just a general bank run. If there was news of a fucking comet that's going to land and smash into planet Earth, people will be selling their stock because humans are just scared little creatures that want to take profit when things are scary, put their money under their mattress, you know, buy a gas can and a chainsaw and a lawn chair and a baseball bat with nails in it, fight off the zombies. We're just that way. I wonder how much chainsaws are right now. I might need to get one. I feel like zombie world is like upon us. DD at 50, it's right on the edge. Yep. Humans are just scared peoples. Scared little animals. Things are bad. Bad news is here. Let's just do the safe thing. But again, there could be some risk takers in the stock market here. We have seen a very poor turnout though on the buy side, which I don't like. The attempt at the market supporting here is good, but I don't think we're getting anything good. I don't like what I see. The market will absolutely crash below here if it continues to fall with velocity. I'm talking crash, like bad crash, like no good crash. That Nasdaq start catalyzing itself lower, it's going to fall quick. This is not good. I'm trimming everything. I'm out. Fuck it. All right. Let's leave this market alone for a while. Unfortunately, I'm out for good. So Catalyst is now active. Let's let it do. I'll attempt one more trade to the long side here, but we have a rule. If the market is Catalyst is active, automatic sit out, which is totally okay. I'll totally make it back if we get back to a good spot in the market, but there's no risk to be taken when a cat is active here. Let this market do its thing. I'm not the biggest fan of this. Better safe than sorry. And S&P begins to catalyze here. So let's watch NASDAQ. DD is less than 46. Less than 50, so not good, not good. So my attempts of buying the dip, here it worked, here it didn't. Here I'm going to chill. If we reclaim this for later, I'm back in, but I'm not going to hold on the risk that it could fall. So let's take a loss on that one. And see if something better comes out of this. Pretty bad day, yeah. When NQ is like this, I look to trade a safe haven. No, I don't have to always be trading. I just sit out and wait. Wait for something better. Just wait for a better opportunity. Like wait for conditions to improve. Wait for stocks to get bought up. Like I'm in a moment's notice ready to get back in on the long. I just don't want to hold in case it keeps falling. So if we jump back above this green line, again, I'm going to take the same trade. But I'm going to watch NASDAQ now and see what we got here. This can get really, really, really bad. CAT is now active. This is a risk interval low. This is not the best setup for recovery. This could fall pretty quick. But it's like statistics means that it's a good setup to try to take that long. But conditions are falling apart. The ratio is less than half. This could be bad. Yeah. I took the opening long, made profit, took another stab. I got in early. My entry wasn't as good as it could have been because I'm confused with all the, extra lines here. Now we're back to normal. See, I like to bet that the market does good when it's back to being good. We should be good again, back on DD band. I'd be willing to jump back in. We break through again one more time. Okay, one more time, but a ratio is less than half though. Maybe slightly improving. Okay, let me take some risk here. I'm back in. I'm back in. I'm back in. I'm back in. Back in. Every single time I gotta do it. I'm back. Just gotta be careful. Just, you know, better safe than sorry when a catalyst potential is there. I'm gonna take one more stab at this here. And if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna take like an hour or two off and wait. I want the DD band blues. Come on. Leg number 2, let's go. First time, tried to go, then didn't work. Second time, let's go. Let's go. Let's run it. Okay, let me make sure I just mark some of these ranges here. Let's kind of see where we're trading at. Let's get this one final opportunity. The market structure to hold one final opportunity. Do we hang in there? Do we move? Stocks are finally starting to get some movement. That resilience is slightly getting better. It's not the best yet, but at least for now, I'm looking for a move to at least today's open to test the support. Improving DD band, DD ratio improving slightly. The band recover a second time. This is that crash level. Again, crash below. Better safe than sorry. Crash below. Okay above. Okay, this is like a make or break point for today. I don't think Israel and Iran issues should crash the US stock market. I don't think we rally from here, but I just am betting that we don't crash. I might take some heat doing this, but I don't think today should be crash day, but I can be proven wrong. But at least I'm wrong from the right place, which is what matters. Betting on people's perception of what's going on with the war, it's just kind of like coin flippy. We don't know how much people are going to panic. I just know the market's been bullish and people have been buying dips. And they still will buy dips, and they'll still buy this dip, I believe. Because I don't think this really impacts a lot other than oil prices being crazy, people jumping into it. I think the situation will be de-escalated pretty quickly, I think. Not quickly as in like today, but I feel like, you know, a couple weeks, we should probably have a ceasefire, hopefully. Nobody wants a global conflict. Trump is going to threaten both sides with tariffs, I'm sure. And I think that's why people are kind of freaking out. Trump's going to come and tariff everyone if they don't put their guns down. We know the drill. Let's call it, right? He's going to say, if you don't have a ceasefire in a week, 200% tariff on both of you. So maybe that's what Wall Street's freaking out about. We're like literally like one tweet away from like a fucking margin run. Yeah. One tweet away from a $10,000 gain or loss today. DD band every single time means every single time means every single fucking time. I don't care who's bombing who. I don't care if Santa Claus is late on his toy delivery. I don't care what's going on in the world. I don't care if the dinosaurs have come back. They're eating people alive. It doesn't matter. I buy the dip every single time at DD band, no matter what, because statistically it's a good trade. And I've never found a condition where the statistics weren't like good for this. Yeah, fuck Santa, dude. Motherfucker's always like, there we go. There's the trade. Let's run it. All right. Trump already did it for Iran. Yeah. Let's watch some key pivots and some stocks like Apple. Let's see. Apple has like retracement areas, I would say. Dude, it's just like crazy town here. You should be good there. Leg one, leg two. I like to see a couple legs up. Resilience is getting slightly better as well. Oh, God, that'd be so great to rally today. I don't think we do, but if we did, that'd be great. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I just don't feel like this market's going to crash on this type of environment. I don't feel it. Back up to open. Good, good, good. That is the scalp. That is resistance, by the way. The smart thing would be to take profit on a trade like that. Wait for bettering conditions to continue to long. That's the smart trade, is to trade the next pivot. I don't have bettering conditions just yet. Let's take profit on the scalp. Good deal, good deal. It can rally from here, but that was the scalp that I know. I don't have any confluence to continue to trade from here, but that was a really good play. We can do something good with this. Some stocks are picking up a little bit of a bid here. Resilience is still negative though, so the box is resistance. That's why I did cut out. The question is, what do I feel? What do I feel like is going to happen today? Good trade, good trade. Yeah, betting the market won't crash is good. So supporting here would be great. If I got a second dip, that'd be great too. I know I'm kind of being standoffish on this one right now, but I do like this run that we got. Can't complain. That was definitely a good play today. VIX is in decay, which is good. VIX is decaying out. I like seeing that. It's the first resistance point here. Impact red line right here, so supporting this area. So this is negative res. There will likely be resistance in there. That's the trade that I drew, so I cleared out that to profit. Okay, now let's see if anything else comes good. So that again, when market's on the clear, I'm not chasing along from here. We got to see if there's something better. Conditionally. This is just the first leg up. The stocks have found a little bit of a dip, but I'm not gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you guys. I don't think we sell off or crash today. I think the Wall Street's going to test a little bit, find its appetite here, and then see if something good comes out of it. Do I want to try one more time? You better red line holds here. But I don't have confluence on the trade though. Ratio's good, DD's good. There's a little bit of stock movement here. That is the question. Do I want to try again? What do we think, guys? What do we think? Nasdaq just tapped MHP rejected. Yep. Same as earlier. Nasdaq DD band tap one more time. By proxy, we can have a long setup from here. This is that earlier trade from earlier. So DD band, again, decent setup here. Yeah. God, we're playing with so many different pivots today. Like, do I want to grab a trade here? Think we'll sell at the end of the day because of the war, the uncertainty with the war. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Wait right here. DD ratio greater than half every single time. Might as well take it. Let's take it with one. Just one. Conditions are good for DD hold. We should close above MHP. We should. We should. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. DD ratio 0.55. We should be good for the 92%. We should be good for a second press and monthly resilience, which is positive. Let's go. All right. We're rallying today, guys. Cross your fingers. Oh, what a crazy fun day today. Cross your fingers. Do I get on My Fun and Future stream every day? Yeah, I have my own segment on their show. So every day at 12:30, I'm the host of the show called Lunch Money with Matt. My own little 1 hour segment. Hang in there. Hang in there. Market, you don't want to sell off. Mark my words, market. You want to go higher. You want to go higher. There'd be so many awesome things that happen if you go higher, market. Think of all the awesome things that can come from a bull market. And think of how horrible a crash market would be. Nobody likes that. Everyone Wall Street, listen to me. Wall Street, if you can hear me out there in New York, you don't want a bear market. You want to buy the fucking dip. Nothing good comes out of a bear market. They play the waiting game today. Oh, we are right on the edge. DD back to 50. Come on. Come on. Can we get a wave? Second wave? I don't want to do this damn stop game again. I don't want a 10K loss day. Come on, guys. Hang in there. But this is also a dangerous trading day too. I wouldn't say that I would consider this like the easiest of trading days. We are speculating on a lot of things here. And like we are one Trump tweet away from complete catastrophe. We're back at the shit levels again. Market. It would be so cool if the market just didn't fall apart. Nasdaq lower DD band good. S&P good. Don't die today. If it starts to push lower and lower and lower and then the market dies, then that's it. But down inside of here, this is just like I said, I'll mark it again. Crash if we break below here. The Nasdaq is much sooner. The Nasdaq is here. NQ crash. So NQ crash. This is ES crash. NQ crash. About right there was NQ, right? About this little level. Like market is okay. Here, this is like the key pivot today. And then VIX is starting to pick up again. Not good. But how bullish is Wall Street, guys? We gotta take that guess. What are we feeling? What do we feel in our soul and in our bones today? All right. Fingers crossed. Okay, I know I'm gonna do something really crazy. I gotta take a leak though, so I'll be right back. You guys, like always, y'all yell at me if my trade goes against me. don't want to look. I'm scared to look. Are we winning? Guys? Are we winning? I don't want to look. Oh, snap. Let's go. Are you winning, son? I don't want to look. I don't want to look, mama. All right. There's another scalp. Point to point. Hang in there, Margaret. Oh, my goodness. Fucking day today, I'll tell you. We rally. What's up, Tab? You think we're rallying today, bud? I hope so, man. I really hope so. Nobody wants to see this fucking market crash. Nobody wants to see a market crash. Nobody. And by the way, I've mastered the art of peeing very quickly. Like, I'm flushing the toilet midstream, okay? Like, I'm already washing my hands while I'm zipping up. There we go. Let's put some green on the board today. All right. Can't complain. Trying to work all my accounts from negative to positive right now. Losing that money, making that money. So I'm all right with this. Jeez Louise. That's good. Let's flatten this one more time. All right, take profit on that too. All right, we can do that all day today. I'll have fun with that. The market wants to be dumb all day. DD banned every single time. Now let's see if conditions get slightly better. Stocks are picking up a little bit. VIX is decaying a little bit. I might have just been a big wuss close down, but that was some momentum here. We felt that, right? Yeah, we don't want to be crashing today. You guys know where the crash levels are, so let me just delete that text. Let's see what we got here. I know I'm being a wuss on this one. What do I want to do today? How do we want to play this one? That's some power right there. You're back inside the redistribution zone. DD ratio greater than half. We're good. All right. What are we going to do now? I'm still 3K in the hole, though, with those losses from earlier that added to it. We can take the EST liquidity pocket if we get it. I'm not chasing this from here. There's really no evidence that it rallies from here. But what we do know is any break of MHP, I'm taking from there to there, and I'm going to hit that shit hard. So today was pretty good. I took the long here. I got in early because I'm just a numbskull. I got out, took a pretty big loss across the board. Got back in, took the trade, got back in, took the trade. So this is a win. This is a win. This is a win. This is a loss. I'm still down. Oh, let me give you guys the tally here. Sorry. Always kind of update y'all with what I'm doing. All right, I try to work my accounts one at a time. Can you take a screenshot here? There we go. So full transparency, I always show you guys the wins, show you all the losses. It's not that bad. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Let's see, so this one and this one even out. I'm probably down about 3 to 3.5. Not bad. Not bad on the overall, you know, risk of the account. Not bad at all. So you guys I like when you guys actually get to watch me. I know y'all see me on my Funder. You guys see me on our stream and you get to watch me trade, right? And it seems like the last week has been just kind of like, oh, it's just easy. He's always winning, blah, blah, blah. You guys get to watch me lose. I love these kind of streams because you get to watch, you know, kind of a bunch of thought processes and how do I risk manage and how do I crawl back and how do I accept the loss? How do I cut? I like days like this because I feel like you guys get the best benefit out of it. Even though I'm not making money, I always don't like that. But I do think you guys get the best benefit out of watching some, you know, pro level decision making, I would say. Maybe that's helpful. I like to think that it's helpful. But you're $500 away from payout. I'm gonna tell you, Michael, I can't give you any advice, dude, but like this isn't the day to get the last $500, right? That feeling's the worst. I'm like, I just need to make like $200 to get my payout. And today is like the day where it's like that $500 can be turn into $5,000 being away. This is like not your A+ days, right? That's the worst feeling in the world. Is like, God, I just want to one tap and I'm so close. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the day, Michael. This is like the day where it's like, oh man. But I think volatility's doing okay. I think volatility's drying up a little bit. So the second setup today is confirmation trade. No risk, no gamble, no betting on the move. But any reclaim from here is the gimme trade. We take bear zone, bull zone, top. This is it. I'll just pile in across all the board and all these accounts that are red, and I'll turn them green. Only on MHP break, I'm back in. So inside of here, I've done enough scalping where I like what I did. Let's let everyone else figure out what's going to happen from here. We're going to watch if resilience is greater than 0. We're going to fill the gap and rally. That'd be good for the day. As far as today, let me let the market figure itself out and I will jump in and chase. I will chase every single time. MHP upside. You guys know the drill with me. I'll flip all these accounts green when that happens. Michael, he's like, I'm either losing everything or making $500. Yeah, that's really what you have to think of it, Mike. You nailed it. The risk and reward is that your gain potential is 500. Your risk potential is everything. So the R&R on any activity with odds being low is not good because you can only make $500, right? Tomorrow and the next day, or Monday and Tuesday will probably be better. I hope. But yeah, like you guys are thinking right? It's kind of smart. But you may be ballsier than I am. If that was me in that situation, I would be nervous to do anything. Trump says Iran officials calling him to discuss the situation, right? Trump's going to come in and make them cease fire on the threats of tariffs. He's going to do that. And then Iran probably won't care. But I think Trump can do it. I got faith that Trump can do it. If Trump can go to North Korea from South Korea and cross the line, I feel like he might have the ability to work out something over there too. Let's just have some faith. As crazy as he's getting in his later years, I like Trump. He's getting a little crazy though. Crazier. He was always crazy. I like crazy. That's why I like him. I like crazy. Crazy gets shit done. Hopefully, let's have some faith in the president. Hopefully he'll do something. Have some faith. He's kind of a badass. He can get shit done, so I hope he can. If Biden, no offense if you guys like Biden, if this was Biden today, he can completely get steamrolled and not really do much. So thankfully enough, if there's anybody that can stop a nuclear war and anyone that can start one with equal probability, it's Trump. So that's a good coin flip. At least he'll make something happen. That's for sure. He has the ability to go extreme in both directions, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not the nuclear wars type. So yeah. It's like, as much as I like that he's negotiating is also the reason I don't like it. But I actually, just joke aside, I think he has really strong abilities to de-escalate a situation. He's very, very good, at least at that. If you don't like his policies, that's cool. We respect all different opinions here, but I do have faith that guy can negotiate some shit pretty good. He's good at it. He knows what to say and what to do. So hopefully hopefully he'll go out there and get everyone to realize their sensibilities, right? Israel doesn't want war. Israel just wants to protect Israel from the threats that Iran has been giving them for many years. We're going to wipe you off the face of the earth, sort of thing. And nobody wants that to escalate. Nobody does. Israel doesn't want that to escalate. Iran doesn't want that to escalate. Nobody does. They preemptively are defending themselves. And I think that I think that it stops there. I hope that it stops there. They're not trying to provoke a war. I don't feel it. So hopefully so. We respect rainbow hair people who want to change the bathroom because they woke up one day and decided they want to be something different. I don't think people respect that anymore. I don't think people did respect that. I think weird world of 2020 made people think they had to respect that, but then people wised up in the last couple of years and say that if you're a man walking to the woman's bathroom, you deserve to have your teeth fucking knocked out. And I'll do it and go to fucking jail for it. If I see that shit, I'm not disrespecting anybody, but that's not right. So, you guys will bail me out, right? Nah, if I had a daughter and I saw a man walking in the girl's bathroom, I'd be taking him out of the bathroom. Peacefully at first. I'd drag him out. If he tried to fight, he'd get a fight. Nah, that's not right. You can be whatever you want to be, but if you're going to participate in a delusion, you're more than welcome to do so, but you're not going to force us to participate in it with you. I have respect for people that want to be what they want to be. That's totally cool. I'm weird myself. I do weird shit. I get it. But you might bail me out. Let's see how the market goes today. If the market goes bad, you guys won't have bail money for me. How good is your kung fu? Not that good. Oh yeah, the YouTube overlords. I forgot they're woke over here. YouTube. I think a lot of people on this stream don't really bash Trump. They don't bash Biden because most people here actually like traders, dude. They put aside their feelings and just come here and do their work, you know. We try to have an objective, and a lot of people don't agree with me most of the time, which I'm totally cool with. But the whole point of being a trader is your opinions are what make you money. You need to have opinions that make sense with what's in front of you at the market. And, you know, you have to put aside what you normally feel in the real world, passions you have for stuff, and just really sit down and try to say, what is this going to do to the market? And it requires, so a lot of people here, I think, may be taking like a very objective approach to like, you know, Trump's policies. They may hate his guts, but they understand that they don't want to sit there and let that hate, you know, fuel them. It's not like, yeah, let the hate. Yes, give in to the hate, you know, like they don't want to do that. They want to say, okay, you know, the reality is he's president. Maybe he can do it. I think a lot of people, and we attract people like that in the stream. People that are just doing their job, doing their work. EST on SPY. Wait, are we? Did I overlook that? I thought I had it marked. Hold up. Oh, SPY is coming sooner, isn't it? Well, yeah. Well, we're here, right? EST is, we're not there yet, but I do have that marked, Simon. I'm with you on it. Let's double check. Let me make sure the calculation is good. Because we have to adjust the levels, right? They move. So 6,005 right now on a, come on, where's my levels? Oh my God, I hate when it fucking does this. Come on. So EST is roughly 5 points above here. 6,012. So it has adjusted a little bit. It's actually there. Yeah. Okay. 12 to 22 is it. So it's, we remember the futures conversions always dance around because they don't, you know, futures and equities don't trade side by side. They move at the same time. Res is still less than zero though. We have an LP in the middle. I'll be willing to chase the breaks. Remember, I'm not jumping in the long here. I wait on the confirmation. I take the long. I know it sounds a little crazy to miss out, but the risk to reward is bad here. It's more confirmed there. So I want to take this trade every single time I do it again. Bears on top, bulls on bottom, LP. Simon left shouting in chat so we don't overlook it. It's a trade. It's a trade on the break. We lost MHP the first time. We're approaching it a second time. MHP resilience is better the second time. I'm going to jump in on the long if we do tap it. So I don't want to jump in early, but I'm going to take it if we go for easy 10 points. Okay. A break of this is an easy 10 points. Trading into this is longing at the high. So be very careful on that one. Yeah. Can you add trading view indicators? We don't have Pine script, so you can't. But we are going to create something that you can convert your Pine script to Rocket script one day. So you could eventually one day. Fear leads to hate. Leads to voting. Fear leads to hate. Is Gamma only call wall, Robert? Wait, can you ask? Can you rephrase that? I didn't understand your question, buddy. Less psychological game if you're above it. Makes sense. Red candles. Yeah, right. You nailed it, right? The market, things line up above it. Things are still trading into that resistance. But if there's power to break through it, there's power to keep going. And that's kind of why I like to trade like this a lot of the time, because this is a very powerful setup. But I don't want to be in another situation like that, right? To long right here. Remember, start of the day today, we took the long. I took the long here and I closed out there. And then again, I took the long and I've since closed out. Conditions are getting slightly better as we approach this, which is good. But the confirmed break is definitely worth waiting for. This is a trick in trading, right? It may seem weird to long at the high, but the breakout is definitely worth taking. Yeah, so I wait, right? I'm going to wait for it. Confirmation. So one of the rules that we have here that I show you is that liquid markets don't crash. And in between a bull zone and a bear zone is called a liquidity pocket. Here's a quick lesson on it. A liquidity pocket, I long from bear zone top to bull zone bottom every single time. Once the market becomes liquid, it'll continue to go if the ratio of the stocks is bullish. The market will seek testing a bull zone almost every time. 90% of the time, this red arrow goes from here to here. So if we are tapping this, I am jumping in for 10 points. At 60.12, I'm going to long to 60.22. And I'll hit it hard. I'll hit it really hard. 3 contracts. But I don't long until we get there because of this. And it's a cool little trick that we have. We have a little handout for it too. It's all from our boot camp, bud. You should check it out. We actually are giving away, how many? 12 boot camps today, right? Was it 12? We're giving away 12 seats to our boot camp today. Everybody that donates 20 bucks, I'll donate 40. So we'll give away 3 boot camps. So today we're giving away 12 boot camp seats. We're going to give away 4 funded accounts in just a second. For funded ETFs. That's today's giveaway. Okay. Feeling some FOMO here? I know. I don't want to feel that FOMO. Confirmation is what we want to see. So there's MHP support right here on NASDAQ, by the way. 1 attempt, 2nd attempt, and sort of playing there. There is power on NASDAQ to support here. So could take an EST on NASDAQ on MHP break. I wonder if I should. Okay, I'm going to take long on NASDAQ in 1 account and then hit the rest of them on S&P on liquidity pocket. So I just entered long on NASDAQ right here in 1 account. Just 1 account of the 5. I'm not trading my fundeds. I'm not trading my serious accounts, the ones that I want to protect. I'm not touching my funded futures today. Not a day to risk the real capital. So for NASDAQ, I'll take the long here. And if it sells off, I just take the loss in 1 account. That's fine. If it rallies, then I get my NASDAQ trade tandem with the S&P trade. I'm hitting this in the 1 account. I'm sorry, the 1 account that's the most negative, the 2,300 loss. So this is the one I'm taking in NASDAQ. Hopefully I can break it even and make some money on it. How to enter the giveaway? Oh, you just got to be here, guys. So today's giveaway is brought to you by Elite Trader Funding. I'll walk you guys through what they've done. These guys have completely revamped their entire program. And if you guys are using prop firms, by the way, you know the code Rocket Scooter. And I know if you guys are from My Funded Futures, let me tell you something. When they say code YouTube or code whatever over there, do me a favor, give us some support. Use code Rocket Scooter. It should give you the same code. Not when they drop the codes for the free accounts, but like when they say code YouTube for whatever % off, use Rocket Scooter. It gives you the same, but it gives us credit. So if you guys use our code, we convert that into getting more giveaway accounts to give to you guys. And the better we do with a lot of these prop firm affiliates, you know, setups we have, I go out there and I ask them to give us more accounts to give away. So the revenues support the development of the platform. So we really appreciate you guys supporting our community. Like, unlike most people out there, you know, your affiliate codes buys them Lambos and shit. Well, your affiliate codes here pay the salaries of 23 people who run this company, Slacks, everyone out there. They're all on the payroll. So the code use gets recycled back into development. Amjad, Nadeem, all the people that build this beautiful platform we get to use every day. Supporting us actually kind of gives something back to y'all. And then the giveaways, of course, as well. So we really appreciate that. That's really nice and awesome of you guys to support us that way. Rocket Scooter doesn't work. For which company, Zuhal? It's the companies you see at the top of the screen it should work for. With My Funded Futures, you get a discount. If it's your first account, it's like a big discount. And if it's not your first account, I think we get like 25% or 30, something like that. Hats off to engineers at Rocket Scooter. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a global team. We have team from Illinois, Michigan, like here. We have a team from the UK. We have a team from India. So we're global. I'm working around the clock. Muhammad, no, I'm gonna reach out with you today with your info on how to get your account. I took the day off yesterday because I wasn't feeling too well. I'm starting to like I'm streaming too much. I'm starting to get a sore throat. So I'm like IDOC is forcing me to rest and relax. Okay, so now we're gonna do. Let's roll it, baby. I'm only long in the one NASDAQ. It's off screen. So I'm going to take if we do the MHP tap, I'm going to take it with SPY, S&P. Okay. It's just normally we were going to be doing the, giveaways at this time, but man, the market's starting to get exciting, right? All right, let me show you guys what's going on with Elite Trader Funding. You guys may not have given them a chance because you guys trail the other ones, but these guys have revamped their program to be absolutely amazingly competitive in the space. Let me tell you what's different about them, and I like these guys. Now, just to let you guys know, I'm not on salary. They don't pay me to say this. I'm just an affiliate like any other. So this is not a paid endorsement, other than the affiliate code, I guess. This is just my personal opinion. You always have to wonder when people are pitching shit, do you get paid for it, right? I don't get paid by these guys to tell you this. So no, just your affiliate code, and which I get a bunch of them. So I choose which one I think is the best for you guys. These guys, what makes them different is they have one of every kind of account that you can try. Now let me explain to you the different types of accounts. You guys might use My Funded Futures, right? My Funded Futures is here. End of the day drawdown. My Funded Futures, like Expert, Starter Plus, etc., is here. Tradeify also is an equivalent to there. Tradeify Growth is here. Okay. They have something called a one step, which is basically the Apex account. They have a competitor for each one. Apex, Tradeify Advanced, right? That's here. Fast Track is this same thing. It's just cheaper, but you have a time frame. You got to beat it fast. Direct to funded, we all know Tradeify is the direct to funded king of the world. And then static, nobody has a static. Apex has one and it's shit. Static is where these guys shine. So they basically have one of each type of account for you to choose from, a variety of accounts, which makes them unique because everyone focuses on one sort of thing. Buy funded futures is like the end of the day drawdown, right? Apex is all one step, maybe static. Tradeify, their bigger program is the directed funded. So, you know, obviously we have our favorites here, and ETFs products are all decent, but I'm going to tell you, the static account with these guys, this is what sets them apart. Their static account is one of the best accounts in prop firms to begin with. They recently revamped their program to really make a splash on this. A 50K static account with a $2,000 buffer drawdown on it. What static is a drawdown that doesn't move with you. You start here, you lose there. And it's just a static drawdown that doesn't trail with you. And to have a static account that has a deal right now of $150, okay? Go use code Rocket Scooter to get that. It's right now, currently right now, this is the best deal in all of props. This right here, this guy. This is when you go all in with your Apex at $20 plus $140 to activate, right? With a trailing drawdown, it's the same price for drawdown as a move, and it's $2,000 with a 4,000 target. It's a 2-to-1 profit to drawdown ratio. You can't really beat that. So I don't know about the payout with the static, but yeah, they're really good with their payouts. I mean, I'm live with them, so I'm in a different class of payouts. I get daily payouts, but with these guys on here, they've been good at payouts. There's not a lot of accusations online of payout denials or whatever, like in recent days. They've been seen as pretty good. Now, if people do get payout denials or account denials, it's because they're breaking rules, and the rules are clearly stated. So the static is really good. 2,000 up, down for 4,000 up, and it doesn't trail with you. So you guys know we use my funded futures, right? End of the day drawdown, it trails with you once a day. Use Apex or TPT. It trails with you as you're trading while it's live. Statics don't move, and the static on Apex by like comparison would be like a 4,000 target or like a 2,000 target with the 625 drawdown. This is 4,000 with 2. Such a fat drawdown is amazing. Okay, get ready. My trade's about to take off. Let's take the EST setup here. Let's take the long. Why not? Let's pop it. Let's run it. All right. So this is cool. This is their new big flagship product that they pushed out pretty good. Let me show you the difference here. Now again, I'm longing at bear zone top. I could get squeezed, but I don't care. I'm taking it. Oops, that's the wrong account. I want to long in this one. Okay. I want to take the risk on this one. Let's see if it works. So by comparison, guys, just letting you know the difference. And again, statics are rare. People don't do them. They're usually more expensive because that drawdown doesn't move. But when you see a static and you see a sale, it's one of the best ones out there. Apex has a static, and look at their ratio. It's 2,000 profit, right? With the 625 drawdown. That's why you don't use it, because the 625 drawdown, you're going to lose that. If you're going to sneeze and fucking lose that, okay? 2,000 and 625. ETF was like 4,000 and 2,000. So when you ratio it down, ETFs is 2,000 and 1,000. It's twice as good as Apex. Twice as good. There's no competitor to it in the ones we work with. So anyways, the static is great. They're having a huge sale on it. And of course, directed funded is their new thing. And they're going face to face with Tradeify here. Directed fundeds right now have a huge sale going on. I'm talking a huge sale. 50K directed funded. It's a $5,000 drawdown. And the cool thing with directed funded with these guys is it's almost tit for tat similar to Tradeify's. It's a 15-day payout schedule for 5,000 payout versus a 10-day for 3,000. Every 30 days, you'll make 10,000 with these guys. Every 30 days, you'll make 9,000 with Tradeify. So they're neck and neck. These guys are trying to compete with Tradeify. So if you guys want to use ETF, static and directed funded are way to go, but they're having a huge sale on both of those. And they've bestowed upon us 4 direct funded accounts. Skip the eval. You're funded from day one to give away today. And we'll do that right now. Good deal. So rule-based, they have a unique approach to consistency. If you pass a certain consistency, what it means is your next trade, minimum trade has to be bigger. That's how they do it. It's a unique approach. I like it. So if you accidentally blow out of the water, it's not your profit target that gets bigger. It's the minimum amount that make it count as a trading day that gets bigger. So your minimum goes up, which is kind of neat. Your profit target stays the same, but you can't flip your account as fast. So that's kind of a neat approach. Fuck yeah, baby. Oh! 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 Ow! What the heck? I closed out. The fuck is that? Let's go. Now most of my accounts are green. We're getting there. I closed out everything. What on earth was that? EST every time. Now I got some of them green again. Oh, okay. I'm flat again. Okay, we're working it. Am I green for the day? Wait, I think I'm green for the day now. Hold on. EST every single time. One more time on the break. Add one contract on this. Is that the account that's negative? All right, sirs and ma'ams. Let's work her one more time. Breakthrough, MHP, support, good. Bear zone every single time, good. Let's go. All right, let's tap it one more time. Let's hit it. I don't trust big candles with big volume. I always close out. Narrow EST on S&P. Ooh, let's go. I had 2 and 3 contracts across the board. That was definitely worth $3,000 right there. Now I'm taking it one more time on these two to build some fat in these two. These are all flat and green. I'm happy that I made these accounts green. I'm terrible drawdown I took on them today, but I'm working on it. So I think if I add this up, this is 27. So I'm up $1,000 now. This is good. This is good. Give us one more. Now let's get the slow press through the redistribution zone. Resilience is still negative. That's why I closed out on the pop, but I'm going to take one more chance just in these 2 accounts. I've secured these 3 are okay. Now let's take risk in just the other 2. These 3 are good. I'm only going to trade these 2 now. Risk and reward is pretty decent. This is a 1-to-1 trade from here to here with a 10-point stop. Again, if we fall like basically down to here, I'm out. If we go to there, I'm good. EST every single time. Bear zone top. S&P. Ooh. I closed that out so quick. So quick. I had 3 contracts. I had like 3, 3, and 2. That was good. 2 of them were in NASDAQ. One of them was in S&P. The one on the stream was S&P. The NASDAQs each were like $1,500. Immediately when I saw that, I closed. I don't like trading big candle volume like that. I always close. And then I get back in like I'm doing now. No emotions. No emotions. Yeah, that's good. I'm crawling my way back. I was down $6,000, $7,000 this morning. We're working it back. Now, this is good. Every single time, liquidity pocket. It's a 1-to-1 trade. If it fails, I'll take it again the second time it taps. Monthly resilience greater than 0. So the probability it breaks is pretty good. It is a 1-to-1 trade. I'm willing to take it because the odds are pretty solid. About 90% under current odds. The problem is we have resilience is negative, so there is resistance from there. The stocks aren't playing ball today in their gap fill, and stocks are still gap down and holding down. This is the indicator we care about. This one right here, this white one. And res is less than 0 is resistance from there, which is why when it popped, it closed out. You got to be quick on that. But good deal. Now I got to fight one more time to see if I can get a liquidity pocket tap. And it may not work, which is okay. We should be good. Man, that's exciting. Okay, while we're waiting, I want you guys to do me a favor. Or do our giveaway. Elite Trader Funding has been very awesome. Like I said, they have a very competitive straight to funded program. Once you guys, if y'all use it, check it out. Huge sale today. Make sure you use the code Rocket Scooter for all these discounts. They're $244 divided. Let's see how much the sale is. So the huge sale in their funded program, hold on. It's 65% off. Holy shit. So they have, looks like it's 65% off. They're funded. We have a huge amount of stuff to give away today. 65% off. That's actually huge. And the static is 157 or 450. Um, 65% off as well. Yeah, 65% off in general. Okay. So 65% off static and direct to funded. This is a huge deal they're doing. And I'll tell you guys, the reason they're doing this is they're really trying to make a splash. I'll be honest with y'all. ETF has some good products, but a lot of firms came out and created stuff and then they were kind of like falling behind just because there's just so much out there. But I got with these guys and I was actually consulting with them, you know, the team there, Kanwal and Kaizen's in here in stream, you know, and I took some of y'all's feedback and I gave it to them and they actually were listening and they even gave us some thanks on Twitter for giving them a lot of feedback. And they went back to the drawing board and they revamped their entire program because of the Rocket Scooter community's input. So to let you guys know that don't just be silent out there. You know, if you guys have ideas, a lot of these prop firms are willing to listen, and these guys sat down and they listened to us, and we redesigned a lot of their stuff, and we gave them our ideas, and then they redesigned a lot of their stuff. So everybody, I want y'all to type ETF in chat. Super excited to give away 4 funded accounts with these guys. 4 funded. So 4-year funded traders now. Type it once. I'm sorry. I guess you guys don't want to give away that bad enough because there's only 486 likes on the stream. I thought we required... Oh, I guess I don't want to give away these accounts then. No, we require 500 likes on the stream. That's number 1. You can't click the like button. I don't know if I want to give you some free stuff. I don't know. Y'all don't like... Oh, like y'all clicked the... All right, now y'all did it. Okay. I love you guys. You know I do. Okay. But anyways, 65% off sale is pretty awesome with these guys. I'll tell you, if you're struggling winning your prop accounts, right? You're struggling getting payouts and stuff because you're trading TPT, Apex, or anything, and the trailing drawdown's getting you, like you make money, then you blow up. Try static. Static is the easiest of all the accounts out there. It's usually the more expensive because it's the easiest. So if you guys want an easier approach, static. And when they have a sale in static, that's where it all works out. Here's EST every single time. Let's tap it one more. Let's tap it one more. Let's go green for the day, guys. What a great, great, great day. Let's pop it one more time. Let's go all the way to bull zone and I'll close it. And I'll tell you how I handled that bull zone trade there. All right. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'll tell you, statics are really good because they take away the rule of the trailing drawdown. It's just one static spot. It's like your real, it becomes a real trading account at that point, like mirroring it, right? A real trading account, you put in $10,000 and you blow up at 0, right? It doesn't move with you and you blow up because you lost profit. It just basically is a static spot. And you guys are like, okay, everybody type in ETF one more time because I'm an idiot and I didn't have the right code in here. Okay, everyone type it once, but just once though. You can only enter one time. 4 funded traders in the next 5 minutes. 4 of you will have a funded trading account. How about that? You can't beat that. Ladies and gentlemen, pray for me though that we touch bull zone and we can say that today I traded very good. Perfectly, almost. I took some losses, yeah. I crawled back, yeah. I did exactly what I'm supposed to do. Hello. No.
I am.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see my mom and pick up my car.
Do me a favor.
Huh.
Click this button when I tell you to.
Okay, now?
No.
Oh.
You can put your hand on the mouse.
Oh, I'm scared.
No, you can hold the mouse.
Okay.
You don't have to like hover above the mouse. When this touches that,
Okay.
when that touches that, I want you to push the close button. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you to count.
The dog's distracting me.
Feckle, stop. Get ready? Ready?
I'm scared.
Oh my God, we're losing money.
Oh my God, what?
I'm just totally
What?
kidding. I'm just totally
I didn't
kidding.
do anything.
I'm totally kidding. Okay, close it. Just close it. Just take the profit. There you go. Good job.
Close it?
Yeah.
How do I know if it closed it? How do I know if it's closed?
We're gonna lose the house.
What? How do I know if? Okay.
All right, I closed at bulls on bottom, guys. So let's chill for this one. Good job. Where are you going?
Okay. I'm gonna go see my mom. Pick up the
Is
car.
your aunt in town?
Yeah, she does. We'll see her too.
Where y'all going to eat?
Some Vietnamese place.
Give me a banh mi.
You want me to? You want me to?
Can I have a banh mi?
Yeah, you can have a bun. Can you say?
Can I have a banh mi?
Can you say that correctly?
Can I have a banh mi?
Bun me.
Banh mi.
Bun.
Banh mi.
Yeah.
Banh mi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's melodic.
Yeah.
Get it?
Banh mi. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably sound bad at it.
Okay.
Can I have a chicken?
Chicken.
Oh God, no. Oh,
And I have lipstick this time.
really?
Yeah. Okay, I won't do it because I have lipstick. I don't want your face for you to go to my.
That'd be
phone and
like,
have, like
that's like an 8-year-old at Christmas when his aunt like kisses him all over. Oh, so good to see you. He's got like lipstick marks all over him.
That's so cute. I just wanna.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
That's all. That's all. That was enough for me.
You look nice.
Thank you.
I like that. I like that black skirt. I just like dark colors on you. Look really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Very nice. Hey, can I have a cherry?
You want a cherry?
Yeah. Thank you for grabbing that for me. I wanted ice cold though. She picked these cherries from California. Hold up.
They were good. Eat more of them because we have a bag that's gonna go bad.
Oh,
So good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. What else I need to tell you?
Are you guys ready?
I need energy.
All right, get ready to spin the wheel.
Bye, chat. Bye, babe. Bye, Pickle.
All right, position update, guys. That trade again, one more time. Turn those positions green. Hold up. We're getting there, man. We're having some fun today. You guys are getting to watch me sweat it out. This was a difficult day, but we're getting there. One more account, that's it. I take this trade every single time. If it bounces again, I'll take it one more time. Resilience is still negative, so no evidence that we continue to rally from here. And one more thing is that the way that it works, a bull zone bottom, you guys know the drill. Bull zone bottom breaks, I never chase. We had the same trade yesterday. I always wait for the tap, then I'll long again. As long as the ratio is greater than half, which it is, it's good. Inside of here, though, resilience is less than 0. This is likely resistance. So this might be a fake out, at least to bring it back down one more time. If I can get this trade one more time from the same spot, I'll be happy to get it. So this is extremely textbook today, and you guys are getting to watch a lot of cool rocket scooter stuff, which I love to see. Oh my God. It's really good. But yeah, if you guys want to check out the 65% off sale they have at ETF right now, definitely check it out. Let me make sure QQQ is not at any specific spots worth knowing about. No, QQQ has an LP up here as well. Okay. So we've been pretty smart with this. Man, I took the big volume candle I always close. We're at second time on the tap here. The first break, monthly res is 30. Now it's 36. It's slightly better for one more trade. The one account that's negative. I'm going to try one more time. Pop it at the bottom. Oh, I am a little early on this. Whatever. Let's take it. All right, spinning the wheel. You guys ready for this? Let me make sure I got the trade stuff in front of y'all. Y'all can see it first. Then we are going to spin the wheel, as we always do. Type ETF in chat, guys, for direct-to-funded accounts. And let's hope that Matt can turn all 5 of his accounts green today. Ready? Ready? Winners, all you got to do is send me a message in Discord with a picture of a YouTube ID, and that way I know it's you. Winners. 4 winners, funded account. You will be funded trader as of today. Well, starting tomorrow. Monday, whatever. System in the world. Dill Pickle? Number 1, winner Dill. Just type something in chat. You have 1 minute. Type something. Woo! Congrats, Dill. Spinning the wheel one more time. You are now a funded trader. With Money Trader Funding. Congrats, Dill. God, this is like the world's longest wheel. Steve trades winner number 2. Good job. And you are winner number 2. Now winner number 3 and 4. Get the other giveaway song.
From the bottom, now we analyzing trends. Wrist tight, stop loss, never break, never bend. Candles talking to me, I don't need new friends. Rocket scooter running.
Wanna make some money? All right, let's go.
Numbers don't lie, but emotions do. Fear and greed, man, they cloud your view. Stick to the plan, we gon' see this through. Mac got the blueprint, let me show it to you. Yeah, trade smart, no FOMO, no chase. Money comes
no FOMO, no chase. Dinesh! I think we had a winner. Dinesh was like another winner last week. Man, you guys are getting lucky. Dinesh won Fund to Next last week. My man, winning 2 times. And dude, this is your lucky week, bro. We got you, Dinesh. You won. Congrats. So world's, man, he's the luckiest guy in the world. All right, last one. He's cheating. Well, you know nobody's cheating because Victor actually won twice as well. Victor never wins, and Victor's won 2 times. But emotions do. Chris Petrupoli. Now hold on, we got more giveaways to do. Don't be sad if you don't win anything. Because we have 12 boot camps to give away. And what I'm going to do, for those of you that aren't members, our Trader Training Bootcamp, we're giving away 12 today. Congrats all the winners. Again, ETF as a very competitive direct-to-funded program is just as good as Tradeify. It is now after they revamped it. Longer payout schedule with bigger payouts. They also have a rehabilitation program that once you do go funded, you can actually continue to trade evals. Most of the prop firms got rid of that. Like Top Step got rid of that. Once you go live with Top Step, you can't trade your XFAs anymore. These guys have an ability for you to rehab and get back into the eval stage again, even once you go live. Hey guys, ETF is over. Now, I'm gonna give you guys 5 minutes to type your names in here and then stop spamming chat. I'm gonna keep spinning the wheel without the song because 12 is a lot to get through. We're gonna continue to just spin the wheel as we're chilling here. But yeah, check out the 65% off sale they have at ETF, which is really awesome. Big deal. And those statics, like I said, if you're having a hard time in the prop world, statics the way to go. Statics are tremendously easier compared to end of the days and compared to trailing drawdowns. Trailing drawdowns is the hardest. End of the day is the less hardest. Static is the best. Static is also the most expensive. And they also give you usually a shitty drawdown. Apex gives you $625. You can't trade with that. ETF gives you $2,000. That makes that static very good. Here's the second trade, second time. Every single time, let's pull this account positive. I grabbed it in the second account a second ago. Are spinning the wheel there. Let's tap it. Bull zone one more time. Give me that green. Let's go, baby. Again, I'm just scalping once, scalping twice, scalping thrice. Free class. Okay, I'm going to count to 10 and everyone stop typing free class. And if y'all don't stop typing it, I won't run the giveaway. So y'all got to stop so you can get back to trading. If you actually ETF static in a week, just follow the pivot game plan. Oh, yeah. Statics are very, very manageable. They're easier to manage than any of the other accounts. They just always cost so much and they give you the crappy drawdown, you know? So ETF decided to make a splash by making a very, very, very good static account. All right. Again, we're at that same area. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to pocket 500 and pocket 500. There, another go. Let's take it. Again, I'm crawling my way back today, guys. Now my accounts look like this. So that was 2 accounts. We managed to push it forward there. So we're good. Now I'm up 2,500 bucks now today. I did start the day with the $6,000 loss trying to catch the bottom there. So I've crawled my way back from 6,000 and managed to do very well. Again, I'm taking it one step at a time. And I'm not just holding and letting it go. Each one of my trading decisions is meaningful, right? Okay, so free class. Everyone stop typing. 1, 2, 3, stop typing. You're already entered. Stop typing. Stop typing. You can't enter anymore. Entries are closed. Are you guys fucking deaf? What the, all right. Jesus Christ. All right, we got to get back to trading. Free Maserati. I love you guys. I love y'all. You know I love you. Y'all are just trolling me. All right. Okay. I love you guys. All right. If you say free Maserati one more time, I'm going to give you my car. And you need to take care of it and change the tires and stuff. Okay, y'all ready? Free Matt's old laptop. All right. Okay, guys, stop. God. Why do y'all hate me so much? Chat, I thought we were friends. Why do y'all hate me so much? Okay. I'm just gonna spin the wheel at random, and then the 12 winners, I'm gonna spin the wheel and get back to trading. No song, no dance, no shower, no money showers, nothing. Just one at a time. If your name is drawn, you need to send Slacks a message in our Discord. So those of you that won the ETF accounts, go to our Discord in the link below the description. Message me with the picture of your YouTube channel. And then from there, I'll get you your codes today. If your name is drawn here, Margie, just type your name in chat, say hello, and then go send Slacks a message. And we're giving away everywhere we're giving away a 2019 Maserati Ghibli. So, you know, I'm just kidding. Free Maserati. All right. Good job, Margie. We gotta do this 12 times, so we're not gonna do a big celebration out of that. Good job, good job. Good job, Margie. New faces in the chat. So good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Margie. Maybe your first time here. I've seen your name. Ali Mind. Congrats to you as well. Okay, bull zone. So the way the bull zone works, guys, let me teach y'all something, and let me double check on NASDAQ. I never, ever, 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 ever chase a bull zone break. This is the trick. Never chase a bull zone break. I never do. Whatever it does, I always let it retest, and then I take the long. Remember, this was yesterday's setup. Even if I miss out on the big run, I never want to get caught in that trap. Liquidity is being tested, and this is now illiquid. I always will take the test here and give it some time, like an hour, right? I wait here, and then I take the long later. Very often, this is the high. So I'm going to wait while it's red. Okay, good job, winners. Okay, I'm going to wait here. I managed to turn the day green, so I'm happy. You guys know the rule. It's there's a cheat sheet about it. Hold on, let me get it for you. This is what I do. I wait, and this is great because you guys you've seen today, right? Every single one of the. It's like the market has handed us so many different lessons today. Luz moda y costura. You run the free class last month, Jake? Yeah. If you didn't redeem it, just join this time. Luz moda. Type something in chat. This is a pretty common setup when you break into bull zone. I let it move and then I let it test. This is not the test. I usually give it some time to let it explore up here and then test that liquidity. Arnold, I got your DM. Yeah, I got it yesterday. Some days I've got Slacks is going to take over doing the contest winners because I get so busy. I don't even get a chance to sit down until like closer to 10 or 11 at night. And then like nights that I get busy, like yesterday, I don't get a chance to do it. So I don't want you guys to have to wait too long for me. Slack's going to take over and do it. It's at 2 winners. Congrats. So I'm going to wait on this. And don't forget, you guys, if you're using any codes out there in the prop firm world, feel free to use the Rocket Scooter code. We put it to good use. And, you know, our prop firm partners really love that we give them a lot of business. That's why they give them all these free accounts and stuff to give away. Very helpful. A lot of them offer me salaries and stuff. Moro, hey, congrats, Moro. But I'm like, I don't want money. I just want, give me as many free accounts as you can. So, you know, you have to think about it. These accounts cost these companies, you know, many hundreds of dollars. Tradeify giving us like 15 accounts. I mean, that's like, you know, $300 to $500 an account. You know, they're basically giving me $5 to $10 grand a month worth of their product to give away. So instead of me asking them, yeah, I'll promote your brand, give me a salary, like a lot of the influencers are doing that, I just say, give me as many free accounts as you can. Don't have to pay me you know, anything. So that's what I like to do for you guys. And we now have donations of 80 accounts to give away every month. And I already buy 20 more. So we do 100 a month now. If we get to 1,000 viewers, I'm going to buy 20 more funded accounts and do 120. At Harris, good job. Bulls and bottom on SPY, right, but I don't take the initial bounce 2 ticks or 2 candles in. I wait long time for the actual bounce itself. But we might have EST on QQQ coming up, so we might actually get the NASDAQ run here. Do I want to grab it in NASDAQ? God, we might get EST on NASDAQ as well before we even get the bounce. And shit, I might actually want to take this. But for NASDAQ, there's another EST. Let me make that be the focus of the trade today. At Harris, good job. Okay. Let's focus on NASDAQ now, because NASDAQ's now the one in question. $32 points higher from here. 64. To 84. Oh, sorry, the winner. Rock 9. You're the winner. Bryce, what's up? You're so zaddy. I try. Bull zone and bear zone is in the index, the ETFs. Rock Nike, not Rock 9, Rock Nike. Yeah, dude, people are going short on the threat of World War III. Market always gets crazy like that. But it's not always sustains. Rock Nike. Free class. Nope. Didn't click it. So today we have an EST setup in so I'm gonna watch NASDAQ today because that's where the real power and the next setup's gonna come from. S&P is down at the leg there. So let's watch NASDAQ now. And then S&P also, I'm gonna draw another line here that you guys are gonna ask, like, what is this line? Shannon, let's go. Shannon Lewis. I love seeing the Rocket Scooter members winning stuff. Shannon Lewis. This is called a proxy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say S&P proxy, right? Settings. Proxy pivot. The S&P will pivot. Congrats, Shannon. When the S&P, we're going to watch the S&P. It's about where NASDAQ was right here. It was about where S&P was, the same spot, give or take. So I now have S&P pivot nearby and NASDAQ pivot nearby as well, just so I can now trade NASDAQ by watching the S&P. Setups I got from here are the every single time setup, the clean 40-point run from 64 to, 9,004, 904. So now let's look at all the pieces we have in front of us, right? Resilience is slightly better than 0, which means support from here. And if we press bear zone top, there's a trade from here to here. So I'm looking for that one today. This actually could be a tandem trade the whole way up. What do I think? VIX is just absolutely dying today. Yeah, I don't think there's World War III going to happen. I think the market just overreacted. So what I was saying all morning, VIX is absolutely dumping today. Question is, the safer trade is just for me to finalize my day trading that. Managed to get all my accounts but one green. I recovered. So on the stream, I was down 6,000. I'm up like 3. So I took a 10K journey today. That's kind of nice. Trump is brushing out the thought of even a regional war there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much. So NASDAQ resilience is still less than 0. Matthew Matisse. Oh, shoot. It's almost time for my funded. Oh. What is intraday unrealized profit trailing drawdown? It means that as you're making money, the drawdown goes with you. Say that you long the market from here, and you have a drawdown of an unrealized trailing drawdown of $1,000 below your starting point. As your profit goes up, your drawdown goes up with you. So you could be making a whole lot of money on the trade, but then stop out below the drawdown, and even though you made money on the trade, you still busted the account. That makes sense? So it means that you have a trailing drawdown that goes with you, that if you fall below, you lose. It's like a tight squeeze on it. So that winner didn't say anything. It's the harder of the accounts. Of all the account types out there, it's the hardest one. Resiliences aren't necessarily all greater than 0 just yet, guys. So if I get proxy EST one more time in the S&P, I'd love that. So I'm going to actually trade it via NASDAQ today. So I've got the proxy pivot marked, which basically just means I'm watching S&P pivot and going to trade NASDAQ with it, because NASDAQ is what I want to hit 2 layers on. And the zone on the S&P is going to be like from here to here. I don't chase bull zone breaks on S&P. So S&P is kind of bouncing at bull zone top right now. Winner. Oh, sorry. TP Top C is the winner today. The static. Yeah, let me know if you guys have an easier time with the static compared to other things that you've used before. A lot of people tell me that when they use static, it's a lot easier for them. This costs a little bit more, but when there's a sale, it's a no-brainer. You know. Matthew. Matt, you had to type it before the countdown. And did. Yeah, you have like a little time frame there. How many contracts did they do? Max on a static? I will have to double check that. Allowed 2 mini or 10 micros. Hold on. Let me see where I can see that information. Rick and Naruto. Ten micros counts as 1 mini. So legend, 1 mini, blah, blah, blah. Allowed is 2 mini and 10 micros. So 3 total, I think, is what they're saying. It's not really clear. And I keep telling these guys as well, they need to re-up their website to be a little bit more. And I gave them some diagrams too, and they're actually working on it. To be a little more descriptive of the plan. Oh, here, sorry, 4 position size right here. 4, not 3. Is 4. 25 is 2 and 10 is 1. So yeah, I mean, for 2,000 drawdown, you're barely going to be using 2, right? For 2,000 drawdown, I'd be using 1 NASDAQ. I want to be using 4. $2,000 drawdown, I'd be using 2 E-minis at the most for that first trade. Probably 1 contract, 1 S&P and maybe some NASDAQ micros for the first trade just to put some buffer in the account. I wouldn't hit it hard at all. The directive funded details. Yeah. Hold up. So you are directive funded. Let's go to the FAQ here. Another thing is their new, oh, this is right. I totally forgot to tell you. Their directive funded program allows you to swing trade now. That's a first. So you can actually hold overnight and through the weekend on their directive funded program. I totally forgot that. You can now swing trade and ETFs. I'm so sorry, guys. This is the biggest announcement of all. I completely forgot about this. You can hold through the weekend on these directive funded accounts. Yeah, so now you can swing trade. That's pretty cool. But once you hit payout cap, you go live. That's the other thing about payout cap. Yeah, so once you hit payout cap, you go live. That's what happens, and live is good for the most part. With a lot of these firms, it's like what you want to achieve. All right, so what happens is on the payout cycle, the 50K and 25 have different cycles. Every 10 days, you get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, etc. Now, compared to Tradeify, every 10 days, you get 3, 3, 3, and 3. So these guys allow you to scale bigger down the road with the smaller account. The bigger account is 5,000 each time up to 20. After you reach your limit, you're done. And that's it. So most of these firms allow you to make a certain amount total and then you're done. For the most part, Tradeify, once you get to the end as well, will also essentially just move you to live. And at some point, once you are doing this, they will assess you at any given time, and then they will be offered a Real Capital live account once you pass. And I'll let you guys know, I have a live account with EdgeClear with these guys. So this is real. They have a real live program and they have real live payouts. So that part is real. So, and then basically 15-day cycles, right? We have 15-day cycles at My Funded Futures for 5K profit each time. That's not bad. That's really not bad at all. So pretty good. 20K cap. Every directive funded will have payout caps. That's kind of a, so the nature, Chris, of the accounts out there, they have to figure out a way to make the account work. They don't take normal amounts of risk. Every directive funded program will have a payout cap. That's just the nature of that product. That's the way they actually make it work, because, you know, with you in an eval, there's obviously a chance you'll blow up and have to start over. They can make their money back that way. But directive funded, it's like you're getting payout potential from day one. So they basically limit what you can do. Tradeify the same way. I can take $3,000 every 10 days. Then after a certain point, there's a cap and they move you to live. Right. And so they'll all be that way. There's really no way around it. If there's a firm that's offering directive funded without payout caps, I'll tell you they're taking abnormal risk. They won't survive. It's 15 trading days on the directive funded, yeah. Compared to Tradeify, which is 10, but Tradeify is smaller payments. ETF is bigger payments. 5,000 every 15 days versus 3,000 every 10. So. But see, Kevin, you have to be careful saying stuff like that. All the firms kick people for breaking the rules. They all do. I don't know any firms out there that do kick people for, like, well, I mean, I do. Okay. The big ones don't really, they're not unfair to the traders. They're not going to, usually the trader has violated a rule or is cheating. I've seen so much evidence of people like, I got banned, I didn't get my payout, blah, blah, blah. But then you look at the data and they're like, yeah, but you broke the rule. They just didn't know they broke the rule or something. Yeah. There's a lot of people like trying to game the system, or at least just breaking a rule. There's a lot of little rules that you have to read, like micro scalping rules, this and that. A lot of people in Funded Next were micro scalping and they got denied payout or they got account banned or whatever for it. And you really have to go read the fine print of the rules. It's not my job to read the fine print for you, so don't rely on me to tell you everything. As a rule of thumb, these prop firms, go through the FAQs. They'll clearly detail anything. If there's something that they said that you did that you didn't do, you have a right to go on social media and blast it. If you're ever been treated with like any kind of injustice by a prop firm, you bring it to me, you bring it to Pat, you bring it to all the people out there that have a camera on them, because they'll make sure everyone in the world knows about it. But a lot of people are like, man, I got banned for my payout. And I'm like, well, what happened? They're like, well, they said you took abnormal amount of risk. Well, I didn't. And I was like, well, what's the rule? And then you read the rule and they go, oh man, I didn't know that rule was there. And so usually most of the time the trader just broke a rule they didn't know they were breaking. But every firm out there will deny payout for some reasons or not. Tradeify is the only one I know that has been squeaky clean with like no denials, but that's because their process is so straightforward and automated. They don't do any subjective analysis. If you get the targets, you're done. They pretty much allow everything. You can DCA, you can do all that stuff. So I really have never even heard of a Tradeify payout denial once. Micro scalping is when you get in and get out really quickly. And it's no longer a rule with elite trader funding. You can micro scalp. I think you can now. Like micro scalping is the ability of like buying and selling very quickly, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. And they usually have that rule to prevent you from trading on data feed arbitrage, which is a kind of a hack, a cheat on how you can make money between the paper data feed and the real data feed. So you're like basically scalping bid and ask to get like 3 or 4 ticks per trade, and you're doing 1,000 trades a day kind of thing. Because the paper data feed sometimes will lag behind the real data feed. And so it's a viable strategy because it's an exploit. And so micro scalping prevents you from doing that. And that's why that rule is there. Just so you guys know, why would the firm have a rule like that? Why does it matter? Well, that's why it matters. Because you can cheat your way to victory. I remember an ETFs competition, the October one that I did last year, the one that I won. There was a guy that got banned from microscalping. The guy in first place, after the first day, he was up 100K profit. And I was like, I asked him, I was like, how's it even possible? With the max contracts, no way you can get that big. If you just held on and rode for the day. And they investigated it. They were like, oh yeah, this guy was microscalping. You couldn't do that. You can hack the system pretty easily. Cheat your way to the top. So as you guys would understand, that wouldn't be fair to the prop firm for somebody to just exploit the mechanical system when it's not really the point of a prop firm to evaluate your actual trading potential. That type of behavior wouldn't actually make money in a real market, so you can't get rewarded for it, right? So a lot of times microscalping means you can't open a contract and then close the position within X number of seconds. Everyone's that has that rule is different. I don't think they have that rule anymore at ETF though. I think Kaizen said they don't have it. But yeah. Do I know anything bad about Take Profit Trader? Nope. Nothing bad about them. Their customer service is a little slow, but that's just because they're growing so fast. Other than that, I've never heard anybody complain about TPT. You have daily payouts with those guys, and they're one of our premier partners. Most of our folks use them, and we have a code that gives you the best deal there too as well. Ooh, it's almost time for my funded futures, guys. Oh, as Kaizen confirmed, they don't have a microscalping only ETF. I'm very glad to see all the changes you guys have made. Y'all have really, like, you know, reevaluated your program. It's nice. It's really nice. That like I tell you, man, that static is really cool. If I had any more capacity to trade any accounts elsewhere, and I wasn't, you know, well, I wasn't already live, I guess, but like I wouldn't be able to like if I had to add more accounts, I would love to have a really good static because I don't have one in the rotation right now. But a static mirrors a real account the most of all the account types out there. You don't have a weird rule of a drawdown that trails behind you to squeeze you. You just lose at a fixed point. So it's what you're doing with like a real account. Okay, so we have more. You guys remind me. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do all the giveaways here. Rick and Naruto, you're the winner. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's run through them. I'm not taking the bull zone break here on the S&P, but resilience is getting slightly better. Nasdaq has an 864 to 904 trade though. I'm going to take it one more time and turn these accounts green. All of them. The last one I'll get green, hopefully. On 0.7. So you guys that are winning the boot camp, just know that we're starting the boot camp in 2 Mondays. It's a 20-day trading program. It's one of the best things that we do here. And there are people that have said the most amazing things about it. As far as like what we teach, risk and position management. Almost getting close to the Bears on top, Bulls on bottom, EST. All right. All right. One more spin. Yeah, QQQ ESC coming up very soon. I want that trade, baby. I want that trade so bad. Here to there. I want it. I want it. Giveaway is already over, man. You missed it. But everybody, I want y'all to come in about 10 minutes. We'll be live on My Fund and Futures TV. I want everybody here to go there because they shower that stream with giveaway accounts. They do like 10 to 50 every single day on that hour. Saint 909, you won. You already typed, so you're good. Come on, market. See you later, Jim. Y'all have a good weekend. Yeah, the lifetime giveaway. We're going to do that in the afternoon. Oh, shit. I forgot to do that today, huh? No, let's make a big event out of the lifetime. I totally forgot. Let's do it Monday. Everybody remind me Monday for the lifetime giveaway. So what I want you guys to do is that if you've spent $1,000 at the prop firm, you can enter into a monthly giveaway that we do. So for the month of May, if you spend $1,000, we can enter you into a lifetime giveaway for Rocket Scooter. Yeah, I forgot to do that today. These are the names for the people that are winning the free boot camp that starts in 2 Mondays. We're giving away 12 seats to that. You're watching both all morning? Oh, cool, cool. I've never really watched the morning show because I'm always live here, but I'm sure it's pretty good. They're pretty entertaining. I like Barbie and I like Forrest and Terry and all them. They're good peeps. You guys want to watch some like raw dog trading? Y'all can come here every morning. Watch me muscle out some profits. All right. We got to get ready to get over there.
Like how many?
Oh, I get a haircut today too. Rabone.
That.
Give me that ESC. Oh, that'd be great. All right, you guys, y'all know the drill. We'll be out on My Funded TV in just a little bit. Good job, winners. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to post the whole thing. That was my tweet. Here you go. Here's the link of my funded. Head on over there, you guys. Start hyping up chat. I'll be over there in about 10 minutes. How many winners do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. All of you that have won the giveaway for the free class, just send Slacks a message to the 12 of you. And just say you won the free class. We'll hook you up. Congrats. Yeah, dude, you guys are gonna, let me tell you, the classes, people, that's why people gift them out, because they're really wanting you to experience what they did. Classes are a very eye-opening experience. I promise you that. I'm very proud of it. Edgar Ross, most of us. See y'all at my funded, guys. And we'll be back for the afternoon to finish up the day. Hopefully we can turn the stay green. I'd love to see an EST setup, bear zone, bull zone. Would be so perfect. So perfect. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in, guys. Edgar Ross, type something. You go to my Discord, you message a guy named Slacks, S-L-A-C-K-S. He's our admin. He's our lead mod. Send him a message or type in the contest channel that you won. You need a picture. All of you need a picture of your YouTube so we know that it's you. So take a picture of your YouTube channel. Edgar! Bye, bro. You're not here. All right, one more. That bear's on top at 864. Let's run it. Let's run it. Mike W, 3689. What do we got going on here? Nasdaq is almost all the way back to the starting point. Yeah, no World War III according to the stock market. All right, we're running out of time. Mike W. I guess people are starting to leave. I already go over there. Okay, if Mike doesn't claim, then I'll have one more to give away today on the afternoon show. We got to get out of here. Mike, you got 10 seconds. See you in a little bit. Head over to My Funded Futures. Go hype up chat. Go say hello, Matt. Go say we want Matt. Go say Rocket Scooter. Go throw rockets in chat. Whatever. We'll see y'all later.